Tell them to start.
Start. You can start.
And just start singing it from the beginning of the song.
Oh wait, are we really? Jason don't even know how the words, bitch.
So what? She's your queen to be.
A queen to be forever. A queen who do whatever His Highness desires. She's your queen to be. A vision of perfection. An object of affection. To quench your royal fire. Completely free from inflection. To be used at your discretion. I wait only for your direction. The queen to be. That is for London. She just got married last week.
That is for Stasha, baby. The queen. All hail Queen Stasha.
That is for Stasha, the newly crowned Miss Continental. Yes.
It ain't about how many times you do it, but when God says it's your time, it is your time.
And it's just a testament in itself to everybody to never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. If you want something, it never comes easy.
Never comes easy.
Just know that with hard work and perseverance.
Let me say something. Like I know how much Feta wanted this. Like she wanted this. Like, and to know that.
Wait, what you bitch call her?
Feta.
Feta cheese.
Yeah, Feta. I just know how much she wanted this. I know how much she has spent countless amount of years, a lot of money.
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap. It's not cheap to compete.
Any competition is not cheap.
Like no, it's not cheap. And and it's crazy. Like watching that video and then just watching her excitement and her jumping for joy. It was just
that made my heart smile.
It was so authentic. It was just like that was her Susan Lucci moment.
It didn't even seem like she felt like that she was about to be tried or something.
Like, and it's funny because like it's almost like when Raquel got called. You know, shout out to Raquel Balenciaga. She also competed for the first time in 12 years.
And still came first
runner up. Also shout out to Giselle Lord. She's a new young girl. Well, she's not really a new girl, but she's a young girl that also competed. That's from the scene. Wow, Stasha.
Just let Stasha have this moment.
Stasha. She's worked effortlessly, tirelessly. Like, wow.
Congratulations,
Stasha.
You definitely deserved it.
You definitely deserved it.
And just, more blessings to come.
You know, it's funny because I always wondered, everybody that competes for Miss Continental, like besides, the bragging rights and the crown, like what exactly does you winning Miss Continental, like what do you get? Like
sponsorships, all type of different
things. But I read that you get sponsorship.
I
know the specifics of it. I'm like, okay, you're Miss Continental, but because I'm not in the pageant where I didn't know that it was like so involved, but like Stasha. I mean, and a lot of you guys probably have or have not seen, but I was happened to be watching on the Continental Pageantry Instagram, and when Stasha came out there for swimwear,
well, her body is nice anyway.
No, model's body.
We see.
No, but when she came out there, she just everything about Stasha's presentation it was a different. Stasha.
I believe she had time to perfect it and season it. It was simmering all these years, and finally it is done. She is cooked and done.
Queen Stasha. So again,
Queen Stasha.
Congratulations, Stasha Sanchez, Stasha Rivers in the ballroom scene, icon Stasha, Comme des Garçons. Congratulations. We are extremely proud of you. We know that you worked effortlessly and tirelessly to obtain this crown. So what's next? It's like once you win Miss Continental, like what's next? Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. I mean, she stuck in there. She wrote it out. She persevered. That's just a testament in anything in life. So we salute you, Stasha.
Whew.
Now. Let's get this shit going.
Let's get this shit started, shall we?
Shit is live, everybody. Share this live.
Yes, welcome to BrtbTv Talk. We are here. We are queer. We are talking about everything from I am to entertainment to sex and relationships. You know, Isaac loves a big cock.
Why do you always say that?
Because you do.
I just love anything to do with sex. I mean, that's just an added bonus.
In case y'all wondering what happened to my glass. We had a little sword fight.
We didn't sword fight.
You know that?
Go down. Don't do that. Now.
We had a little bumping of the glass, and it was a little bit too long.
Okay. He tried to hit my glass here.
And this is sponsored by BrtbTv. It's called the
Pineapple Phoenix.
The Pineapple Phoenix, baby.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're fabulous, honey. Don't let anybody tell you different.
So production, we're ready when you're ready. Can we please get the first image up? Because you know we like to start off, are you here for it or not? So let's get production ready. Let's see what's going on in production. In the meantime, let me say hello to everyone out there in YouTube land, Facebook land, Twitter land, and all the lands, as T.S. Madison would say. So let's go to YouTube. Let me see what's going on with YouTube. YouTube is Becky. Becky, are you on tonight, Becky? Let me see if
What
Becky's
about
on
Auntie
tonight.
Kia?
Auntie Kia, where you at, Auntie Kia?
So, I'll be here for EJ's new look.
EJ Johnson's new look. I'm here for it.
Let me tell you something. I am definitely here for it. You know, I love the fact that he gets out there and he tries new things. But this right here, he should stick with that for a minute.
So do you feel like, you know, that, like, well, I know we've asked questions in a lot of interviews that was he going to transition? You know, he said no. Right. But do you feel like it's coming? Baby,
from this photo that we seen, and the photo that you guys see, it looks like he's en route.
Yeah, so I mean, well, shout out to EJ.
Well, whatever he chooses, you know, God bless him along his journey. He looks good. He should keep it up. And he should definitely, you know, continue to be a role model and inspiration for a lot of guys that are like him, you know.
And, you know, also piggybacking on that, not to just bring up these two, but also Tokyo and Japan, because they also are two people who also, you know, gender non-conformity, you know, they wear their hair, they wear their dresses, they do it, you know, they do it well. So, you know, shout out to everybody out there that's just living in your truth and just being who you want to be. So, yeah.
What do you feel about Tiny? Tiny from Tiny Cottle. That's not no. We're not gonna do that to her. Tiny. From Escape. We're not gonna make her T.I.'s wife. She works hard for that.
To be honest, she kind of looks like what you call it from back in the day that sings Smokey Robinson.
What about she?
She looks like a female version of Smokey Robinson.
See, they related. They look related.
Are they related?
No. I'm saying they look related.
They do look alike. I mean, this new hair color, I don't really know, but.
I like it. I think she looks good. I mean,
she looks a little scary though.
No, see, the thing is that you're used to her with lighter hair, and she's darker, so it makes her look a little pale. But I just think, you know, once they get the right makeup
and the right hair.
So you're just not here.
I'm just.
So you're not. So it's a no for you.
It's a no for me.
Oh, baby.
Sorry, brother.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for coming. Try again.
You're terrible.
I'm just being honest. I don't like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
Well, how you feel about Khalees's new look?
Well, you know what's funny? Because Khalees, I've been in love with Khalees as long as I can remember. I think that Khalees has always been a trendsetter. I think she's a style icon.
She's a little crazy.
But we like crazy.
Crazy is good. Crazy works good for us.
Crazy works good for us. I think that she's a style icon. I think she's a fashion icon. I think that she is.
Girl, you don't give her
no, I mean, they don't give Khalees enough life to me. I think Khalees is beautiful.
Why should they?
I mean,
I don't understand.
What do you mean why shouldn't? I mean, Khalees has broke down some barriers.
Which ones?
Some fashion risks.
Which ones?
A lot.
Which one?
Her music videos. I mean, she's the Lady Gaga of the black community.
I may give you that.
I mean, you got to.
She's from Harlem too.
A lot of people wondering about Charles Keys and why isn't he there?
So Charles Keys unfortunately could not join us this week. I did not speak to Charles, but I believe he's still in Atlanta. So we'll make sure we get Charles up here.
We'll get him here. We apologize.
We'll apologize. We'd love to have Charles on the show. Charles is more than welcome, but he's not here with us tonight, unfortunately.
So you got us. I hope y'all don't mind that. Because we definitely love being with you guys.
And speaking of this, Kanye West apologized for his slavery comments. Are you here for Kanye or not?
I know. I'm not. I'll always take an apology. But Kanye is out to lunch, never to return.
Out to lunch, never to return?
And I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good on an apology from Kanye. But, you know, whoever receives it, I will welcome it.
But do you think that just maybe that Kanye, and sometimes as people that have a creative minds, we sometimes say things that, you know, we didn't mean it this way, but it came across that way.
But even when he was called out on it, he still didn't change what he said. Like when when Band from TMC called him out, he said, "I'm sorry that you're hurt," but he didn't think that what he said was wrong.
Well, look, mental health is real, so I'm just glad that, you know, mentally seems like he's getting a lot better. Shout out to Kanye West,
and for your apology. He's on an apology tour.
An apology tour. Lady Gaga at the Venice Film Festival premiere of A Star Is Born. Are we here for it or not?
I am definitely here for Lady Gaga. She looks good. She looks soft. Like the moans is kicking in. Like it's working.
So she got the Brazilian moans.
She got the Brazilian moans, baby. She's looking good. I mean, the pink looks good. It's soft side up. She's just giving you the softer side of skin.
But you know, I still like Lady Gaga edgy. I like her with the
can we? How long you want to be a clown?
It's not about being a clown, but I think that when you have a certain aesthetic, stick to it. Because sometimes I'm not really feeling the hard glamour. Like I like how she looks here, but I like Mother Monster. I like her with the meat dresses and the spikes.
But I like that when she's in concert.
Oh, so on the red carpet.
Well, bitch, if you're on a red carpet, be red carpet ready.
I mean, who defines red carpet glamour, Miss Thing? You can wear anything to a red carpet.
Miss Thing. Miss Thing is a motherfucking thing. No. No, but I mean, she, you know, I think that, you know, she's getting a little bit older. She's getting into her 30s now. You know, these girls were young. So she's getting into her 30s. So she needs to grow up a little bit.
So no more clown.
At the shows.
At the shows. Okay. Well, speaking of in their 30s.
Right, we're the same age.
Ashanti.
Ashanti.
Are we here for Ashanti or no?
I am here for Ashanti. Ashanti body looks amazing. You know.
Ashanti's a legend.
Icon. Let's give her an icon.
Icon?
Not that, you know, and you know, there's the other way around.
Even though it's the other way around, but I see.
Right.
But she is a legend, though. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Ashanti,
wait, when were you? Did we get with the other girls and when they had a collective meeting to make her legend? She has to be deemed.
She don't got to be deemed. Who deems you?
The people.
The people have spoken.
No, you spoken.
Yeah, I'm the people.
Listen,
I'm a part of the people. I'm sorry. I love Ashanti. I think Ashanti always had a gorgeous face, a gorgeous body.
So what's the last hit you heard?
You ain't gotta do more but say less.
I had never heard that.
Say less. Cause you gotta say less, bitch. Like the song says. But I'm here for Ashanti's new look. I think she looks great. I think her body looks amazing. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the glam. I'm just here for it. So yeah.
Well, I guess she's spoken.
Production, can we just go back to Stasha for just one more second, please? Can we please pull up those pictures of Stasha? I want you guys to really get into this for a second. I'm sorry to make this about Stasha, but I have to make this about Stasha.
She deserves it.
She deserves apologize. Like look at that. Like the fact that and then what makes this picture so beautiful to me is that Raquel and Stasha, obviously, you know, both from Atlanta, both of our Atlanta gems. Raquel, you know, mother of the House of Balenciaga, set the tone for Atlanta. Stasha, former mother of the House of Balenciaga, excuse me, or founding mother, should you say?
Correct. Get me together,
okay, get you together. Stasha, you know, coming from that Atlanta base, and to see two of our Atlanta queens, and then the respect that you see that Raquel gave to Stasha, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to see. It's really beautiful to see.
I love love. And I love the fact that, you know, everybody was in there happy. Like, people, you had to get, see, I'm always in the background.
You're in the background.
The background, people was jumping up and stuff, like, you know what I mean? It was really, really exciting to see. Like, again, you know, not to reiterate what I said, but it just makes me feel like in life, no matter what it is, to some people, they would never, like, how we didn't get the significance of Miss Continental. Something, in anything in life that you want to do, you have to know that there are steps to take. And that there is always a long journey. Nothing comes easy, and if it comes easy, it goes easy.
And when it's your time, it's your time.
It's your time. It is your time. So, really, congratulations to Stasha. For real.
Stasha, congratulations once again. We love you. We support you. I think it was just an amazing job. So, yeah. So let's see what some of the Facebook and YouTube comments are saying. Ashanti is a legend. She's an icon. She reigned in 2000 with one icon, with one album. No shade, Ashanti's an icon. Give her life.
No, she is an icon. I said that. He made her a legend.
Oh, I love Becky. Becky, where are you from, Becky? I love you. You always tune in. You support. She's interacted with her. She said Ashanti reminds me of Janice. Very underrated.
Janice? Who's that?
Janice.
My sister?
Yeah.
Janice.
Wait. Janice. Oh, no. Okay. No, Janice is from Detroit. I think about my sister.
No, Janice was even Janice.
We have a question from Polly Mars on YouTube. I have a question. If you saw your cousin's new man that you had a sexual relationship with almost 4 years ago, would you tell her?
Yes.
And you're trans?
Yes.
Yes.
That shouldn't even matter, right?
No, it shouldn't.
The trans part shouldn't matter. But you should tell your cousin that, because what if she ends up marrying him or whatever like that? You always want to, even if she decides to still pursue a relationship with him, you should still give her that option as opposed to she finding out later. So definitely should tell.
Definitely, but
she might fuck you up later too.
So moving on into more news, guys. 2 women were arrested after a Facebook video shows them giving children an illegal substance to smoke. And I don't know if y'all saw the video.
Oh, yeah.
But that little boy looked like he been smoking weed before. He knew what he was doing.
He swallowed it and breathed it out the nose. Like, no.
How do you guys feel about that? Like, when is it appropriate to, like, should you smoke or do illegal drugs in front of your children?
No,
like,
it's never
when is it appropriate to kind of let them know the dangers of drugs? Like, how do you even justify
they don't think that it's dangerous because they're doing it. And the fact that they feel like it's safe enough to give to their children speaks to the type of person that they are.
So, yeah. I'm going to play devil's advocate, even though I'm not condoning this, but
okay, go ahead.
Marijuana in California is no longer illegal.
Correct.
So if this was California, they gave the weed to the children. Like, what could you say? It's not an illegal substance.
But no, it's illegal under the age of 18. But also, what you have to do, what I feel like when raising kids, there's still certain things that adults can do. There's still things that mommy can do that you can't do yet until you become a certain age.
Agreed.
You can't curse, you can't do this, you can't. It's certain things that even if I choose to do it in front of you, you still cannot do.
So let me ask you a question. A harmful, potentially substance in your body for any child is not right. You don't know what that does to a child.
Right.
My biggest thing is, this is a prime example of why live is stupid for certain people. Everybody should not have access to Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live.
A cell phone.
Like
or children.
Or children, you fucking idiots.
Yes,
why are you even recording this? Like that. I saw some lady yesterday on Facebook. She was doing nothing, but she was a little out of shape, little rudely preposterous body. But she was just going like this the whole time. And she had 4,000 people watching her. For what?
She was bored.
Like, for what?
Let her get her life. Let her get her life, girl.
Well, since we're talking about getting our life, you know how in today's society.
Wait a minute though, we forgot one part. Just to go back. Oh. You know, they're talking about 45 years in jail. 45 years? Yeah.
A bit excessive.
I believe it's excessive, but I do think
they should get some. They
should definitely get jail time.
The problem that I have with this though is, now here's the catch-22.
All right.
Now these children have to go through being in the system.
Right.
So now, you know, if there's not a family member that can take care of the children, now they got to go through DHS. And not to say that everybody's experience through DHS is bad, but the fact that you made such a stupid decision and then stupidly recorded it and live on video, and then now your children have to suffer for the rest of their lives behind your stupid fucking mistake.
Well, I mean, you can look, okay, now you did that, now you can look at this another way too. They might have a better life now because they're not in your care.
But how do you know what their life was based upon a video? You don't know what their life was?
I mean, I don't, but it couldn't have been a good life if they're smoking weed on camera, which means that they're smoking weed on camera. But that's an assumption. They're smoking weed off of camera.
But that's an assumption. You don't know that. You don't know that. They probably did the video, not justifying it, but they probably did the video based upon, like, just like, you know,
everybody, please share this live, y'all. Share.
They probably did the video just based upon, you know, it being funny, and then it ended up backfiring. No, I'm just saying it backfired. So, I mean, look, I think they should definitely get some jail time behind this. I'm sorry the children had to go through the system if that is the case, but, honey, let's talk about this. City Girls. As y'all know, I love the City Girls, and I still love the City Girls.
Okay.
I want to put that out there. But people were, like, the LGBTQ community last week was in an uproar because of some of the comments always. Some of the comments they made about homosexuality, like I think a young Miami.
2013.
It was 2013, but the comments are still the comments. That she said that, you know, if her son was gay, she's gonna beat the gay out of him, and you know, do I have a problem with the statements? Absolutely, but I'm quite sure I got family members that think the same exact way they think. The only difference is they put it on Twitter. So a lot of the gays that were up in arms about this, I mean, did y'all look at y'all family and question them when they started doing that?
And also, what you have to take in consideration is that she's 24. So that was 6 years, that was what, almost 6 years ago. She was like 17, 18. You can grow a lot between those ages.
You can grow a lot.
And your views can change on things.
But I'm sure
I'm not condoning
your views are your views. Like I just think that
your views.
Your views are your views, and it just now when you enter the industry, what happens is you become a little bit more decorated in your views until you reach a certain point, and then you can say how you feel and mean what you say.
Right.
But I do think they do have a problem with homosexuality. I think they do have a problem with, you know, certain things. But at the end of the day, I like their music. They're not canceled.
Can I be honest with you? I have no idea who we talking about.
You don't know City Girls?
I have no idea who we talking about.
I didn't know. I didn't know who they were until about a few weeks ago.
So Drake song in my feelings, Key.
Yeah, I know Drake.
Well, they got a lot of like little hits.
I've never heard of them a day in my life.
I know nothing about them either, but they had a little songs.
Well, I was out in LA for Gay Pride. Well, no, for BET weekend, excuse me. And I went to Brandon Anthony, Waleed Mughalai's club. They was there. They performed. You know, they was in their nice little outfits.
Oh, they performed.
They
performed for gay people that they gonna beat their son out. You see what I
But see, that goes to show that my biggest problem with the gay community a lot of times is that these club promoters stop bringing these people to these clubs to see us. They don't want to see us.
It's enough talent in
It's enough talent in the community. Like, we got enough gay rappers, R&B singers, comedians. Like, start supporting and promoting our own. You know, like it's like, child.
Stop letting these little trash bins into the community.
Correct.
Like, I can't. So let me see what some people are saying. I think we as a community have become too sensitive to these newfound labels and whatnot. That's not a remark you make. She said she was going to beat her son up for being gay, shaking my head. Yes, God, they have a problem with the girls. They get them with Benji. Views change because of your hairstyles and styles is gay. Fuck out of here. They're trash.
You got who said that?
Who said that?
Steph, you right.
City girls is trash. I'm sorry. And yes, but if my family think like that, it's a problem. I agree your views can change, though. Anyone who's like that is an issue. Those city girls that talked about hating people and gays.
Brinks on YouTube said, let's talk about how family members don't trust us gay folks around their children, but won't say it to us, gay folks. Everyone knows in our family but us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's... Do I really want to touch on this?
I don't know, do you?
I'm always
lightly.
transparent, so I'm going to lightly touch on this. I kind of felt like for a long time, that's like, me and my little brother have not always had the best relationship because of me being gay.
Right.
And growing up, I was never like extremely teased or tormented about my sexuality. It was more or less coming from my brother. My little brother used to always say something smart about me being gay.
Right.
Like he would be around his friends like faggot and you know this, and the third. Ironically, out of my brother's group of friends, 4 of his friends ended up coming out the closet being gay. How you doing? So I did think that when my nephew was born, like everybody knows, I love my niece, I love my nephew, like I worship the ground that they walk on. But I don't spend a lot of time with them. And that is a problem for me, but I do feel like, and I have made mention of this before to my family, that I feel like I don't spend a lot of time with them because of my sexuality. Or I'm the uncle that you call when you want something. Oh, so-and-so don't got Pampers, or this one don't got this, and you call me because you want something.
Right,
so
it's an opportunistic
It's an opportunistic type of moment. And then even for like sometimes with my family, and I'm very transparent, you know, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I hate a lot of times going to events. I don't have any children, but I should not be penalized for that. But y'all call me when it's a baby shower, or if it's the first birthday, or this one's getting married. Bitch, I'm tired of going to these parties,
okay, but are you
celebrating
tired?
them.
Why are you tired? I mean, is these
because I feel like,
ask the question.
Go ahead.
Is it these the people, or the people that pass some type of way, feel some type of way about your sexuality that you're tired of, or you're just tired in general because you feel like maybe what is it, a usage situation?
It's two ways that I feel.
Okay.
I think that as I've gotten older, my family accepts me with open arms. I don't think that it was ever like, I honestly don't feel like they ever not accepted me. I think that I always say this story that I feel like when I realized there was a closet door that I decided to walk through, that I was more or less a spectacle than respectable. Okay. So, you know, we talked about that last week.
We did.
So I kind of feel like my family accepts me, you know, for who I am. They, you know, they celebrate me and all my gayness and whatever I decide to do. But I do think that a lot of times when it comes to the gift-giving aspect of it, it's almost like, you know, they always want me to, like, I'm going to come with, I give good gifts. And it's like, it's tiresome. But I do agree with what the person was saying.
My birthday is March the 4th, since you're giving out great gifts.
Look, I gave you a good gift. Pineapple in a glass. And speaking of good gifts, how about Nicki Minaj's major wardrobe malfunction with her pasties at the Made in America Festival?
How do you feel about that? Like, I mean, so...
Your question, YouTube is definitely, sorry to cut you off, is definitely talking a lot about just the predators in the black male community and the molestation of the younger child. Is a lot of
that's... You know, that's so I definitely try to leave those things alone because I try not to think about them as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just to piggyback off of what Jason said, you know, I've had issues with family members and stuff in a type of way, but then, you know, back when the business was booming, honey, invite Suki and all, you know, they want me to come through and stuff like that. But it's just like, you know, I actually pick and choose now and decide who I want to be involved in and what I want to be involved in.
I mean, I'm the same way now. Like,
and then even when you say like, you know, some family members type of way, I believe it or not, well, in my experience, I really didn't care what the people in the street said about me, but the people that in my family, it resonated more because, bitch, you my blood.
Right.
I look like you.
Well, let me tell you something though. Family can be canceled too.
No. I mean, definitely now. Definitely now. The thing is
even for me then, and the way I'm talking, my mother always tunes in, so I'm sure she's watching. My mother know, my aunts and all them know, Jason don't give a fuck. I'm going to say whatever I want to say,
right.
How I feel, respectfully or disrespectfully. If you get disrespectful, I'm going to jump out the bushes with you. Like, that's just how I am.
The thing is, I think I'm a little bit vulnerable in certain spots when it becomes a family because, after I lost my mom, I feel like I should be closer to family. I should be more family-oriented, but they don't feel that way towards me. I'm learning. But only certain ones. But you know what's funny? And you keep those for yourself, and then you know the rest over there.
But see, I used to feel that way. Yeah, we are. I used to feel that. I used to feel that way. But then I started realizing that my absence was, they actually missed me being around. Like they missed me not like, well, Jason, you don't ever come to anything because it'd be like, girl, I don't want to come. Like, I want to come for what? So we can turn the conversation into, oh yeah, because Jason's gay.
Or right. I totally agree with that. Like, especially like now, when I go to family functions, it's like, well, they see people I know, and they see something, and it's like it's like a conversation starter with them for some aspect. And then it's the ones in the background like that. You see that gene? You got the one that can't take.
They can't take, yeah.
But it's like, family sometimes do sometimes hurt you.
They do.
Worse than people out in the streets. It's something that I'm not going to say it, but it's something that my father said to me that always sticks with me to this day. That keeps a barrier towards me. I'm going to say it because I'm going to be transparent. He said to me when I was younger, he was like, that's why you're going to be a faggot and you're going to end up keep getting AIDS and die. I always think about that. It did not bother me as much back then because I was like 14, 15. But as I grew older and I came out more, and it bothered me because that's what I started to see.
Right.
So, thankfully I'm only one, but but it definitely bothers me that, he thought like that. No, I'm fine, girl.
I saw it coming.
No, girl, I'm fine. But
have you ever discussed that with your father?
No, because my dad, he doesn't really care. So I'm good with knowing that he doesn't. The thing is that when you know how a person genuinely feels about you, you know how to handle him. I know how to handle him. I love him. He gave me life. I will always be respectful for him. But, I just know what it is. My grandfather is my father. That's the man who I respect, who's raised me, who's raising me to this day. So,
And see, that's like my mother is my father.
Right.
My mother is my mother, my mother is my father. Like, my dad did an excellent job when it came to disciplinary action. And it's funny.
They always do.
They always do. I can tell y'all a story really quickly. I remember one time my dad, I did something. I think I stole batteries from ShopRite. I was always a klepto at a younger age. And he came to the house to discipline me. So when he came, I was sitting on the steps. And as I was sitting on the bottom of the steps, I said, "What you here? Beat my ass?" Okay, come on. Like I turned over, I turned over and like pulled my pants down. Like, go ahead. All you gonna do is hit me. Baby, he was tearing my ass up, and I was taking them. I was eating them like they was nothing. And I think the fact that I was not responding made him even madder. But by the time I got done, let's just say back in the day, there would have definitely been some DHS in my
couldn't even sit down.
I was all bruised, and I wasn't the right kind of bruise.
Before we get back on the topic, there's a question that came up a couple times. They told me to ask you guys. How do you feel about Nike and the Colin Kaepernick?
We're going to talk about that.
Oh, that's already on there?
It's coming up.
All right, guys. Coming up soon, guys.
It's coming up soon. But yeah, let's go back to Nicki Minaj real quick.
Let's get back on Nicki.
So, Nicki, like, I'm so sick of seeing titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with these women today? Like, a lot of, even the girls in the scene, I'm just so tired of y'all showing titties. We get it. You got bags. We see.
Right. I think...
they shunned Janet Jackson because of that.
They took it out of my mouth. The way they did Janet.
They did Janet terribly
for a long time. Like, she just now making her return. Like, she didn't come back for that for years for a nip slip from Justin Timberlake. He didn't get any fall back, but she got it all.
But it's like, to me, Nicki Minaj was not a wardrobe malfunction. It looked like she came out, she went, ooh, and then she danced to put them back in. It's like, it's too much. It's just too much. I don't understand.
They said Nicki is attention seeking.
I definitely agree.
She's trying to get themselves up for that album, y'all.
She is attention seeking. I just don't get it. I'm not here for it at all. I
think the thing is, Nicki can just let her talent speak for itself.
But the thing about it is, let me shut up, because we got these Nicki Minaj people in here.
Yeah, girl, yeah, we're not going to do that on Beyonce's birthday.
Good girl.
Okay?
Happy birthday, Queen Bee, baby! baby. Hold on, we're going to skip a little bit around, but we'll come back to that in a second. But did you just realize at 9:25 a.m., Drake just followed Kim Kardashian on Instagram. At 8:06 a.m., which is prior to 9:25 a.m., Kim put the rumor to rest herself, commenting never happened in this story on social media on the Shade Room about her and Drake having sex with each other. Kim Kardashian said she never looked up with Drake, despite what Drizzy seems to be insinuating in his new song. Drake definitely started the rumor with his song In My Feelings, where he refers to Kiki. That's her family nickname and also the color of one of her Kim Kardashian West beauty lipsticks. So how are we feeling about this?
I'm not feeling anything.
No?
I'm not feeling, I don't think that...
Do you think that she slept with Drake?
No, but I would.
I mean, who wouldn't? Drake.
Wait,
would you say?
You know, I could do. He could be Kiki. Talk about me. You know, my nickname is Suki. Kiki. Okay, but you talking? I'm just saying, sister. Talk. Listen, baby. He could be talking about me. Kiki.
Kiki could be anybody.
Suki. Did you see that? Suki.
So Suki.
Kiki. Yeah.
Oh, Kiki. Do you love him?
Yes.
Are you riding?
For sure.
I mean, I don't really care whether they have sex or not. I just think it's always interesting to see these celebrities always talk about, like, you know, who has sex with who's doing what with what. It's
who's
like,
zooming who?
Who's zooming who's screwing who. It's like, child. Anyway, speaking of Janet Jackson, she was honored at Black Girls Rock.
As she should have been.
As she should have been a long time ago.
Can I just say that I'm appreciating Janet Jackson right now because...
Why?
She, to me, is more, she's actually really more embracing being black and celebrating her culture. You know, I like it. And I'm very appreciative that, you know, she's out more. I mean,
so was she not celebrating her blackness?
She was.
Okay.
But it's just like on overload. I mean, I think she's wearing a lot of clothes at one time. You know, she has a lot of black shit on. She got a lot of African garbs and shit. Like, she's fully, but she's celebrating being black, and I just think that Janet Jackson is really getting everything she deserves also. All these honors, everything, she should have been got them.
I do think it's overdue. I think that I think she's one of the least decorated compared to what she should be decorated. I mean, she does have her, you know, American Music Awards and Grammys and stuff like that, but I think that, you know, she should have been celebrated way more. She definitely goes on my list of black icons that are not celebrated.
Right.
Like, straight up.
I totally agree. I think that she definitely gave us Design of a Decade. She gave us a lot, and I think that she deserves a lot.
So what is your favorite Janet Jackson, like that one Janet Jackson cut that will come on and make you like, bitch, hold up?
Miss You Much. All Right With Me. You know, I still get nasty to what's the name? What is that? Funny How Time Flies. That makes me feel so brave. I got a lot. That's the Way Love Goes. I have a lot of Janet Jackson.
I love That's the Way Love Goes. My favorite song of all time though was If. Like I love If. That's my favorite one.
Hi, Frank Robinson.
Pleasure Principle. Michael overshadowed her. Do you feel like Michael overshadowed? I think that she was able to equally get her own life.
See, let me tell you, I think that's the problem. A lot of times, it's always when it's families out, there's always comparison to family members in any family that it is. The Braxtons, all these, you know. So I think that
Beyonce. Yeah.
I think they all have their own lane, and that's what they're in.
Yeah.
I do think a little bit that since she's passed, she's kind of, you know, just the only Fab Jackson. But
I mean, there was only two Fab Jacksons if you want to be real. Latoya was it?
But Latoya, she's nice.
Gold star for Latoya, baby.
Gold star for Latoya. That's auntie. She's nice. You know.
Happy 46th birthday to Beyonce. I mean, 36. I'm sorry, 36.
37.
37. Don't try her.
Look, do you know what age she really is?
37.
All right, 37 it is then. Happy 37th birthday
Happy birthday, B.
Queen B.
This is for you, darling. Cheers to you. Not in the champagne glass, not that cup.
Whatever it is, bottle water. You know what this looks like. You used it before. As a fleet, remember? You told me the story.
Bitch, stop with no red in it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't red. It was red when it...
you talking about, bitch, in jail, bitch. Okay, but you gotta make a homemade fleet, girl. But guess what, though? Ain't no shit going on that dick, bitch. What? No shit on that dick, bitch.
So happy birthday to Beyonce. She celebrated her 37th birthday. Beyonce, I mean, there's not really much you can say bad about Beyonce.
I have no words.
No words.
But nothing but good things. You know, a recent thing, you know, her and Jay-Z created that $1 million scholarship. You know, they doing it up.
Well, they doing it up, so congratulations and happy birthday to Beyonce. Roseanne Barr. You know what's so funny? Roseanne said that she wants to move to Israel when The Conners premieres. As you guys know, Roseanne's show got canceled on ABC because she made some racist remarks.
Hi, Rajesh.
They got her up out of here. So now they're bringing the Connors back. It's a reboot, but just without Roseanne.
Okay. I feel two ways about that.
Okay, give it to me.
Honestly, I enjoyed the Roseanne show.
I did too.
With Roseanne.
I did
but
too.
I think that there should be repercussions for your actions, because if not, it'll be continued. However, I won't be sad to see her go because of her feelings. You know?
Right.
The thing is, bitch, sometimes shit is for the car.
Yeah.
You don't always got to say how you feel. You know how we go somewhere, we about to read, bitch, save it for the car, save it for the car. You ain't got to put it on Instagram and everywhere. Bitch, that shit should have been a blunt conversation.
So can I ask you the question?
Yeah.
What's worse, saving it for the car or really saying how you feel?
Well, I mean, it affected, the thing about what I'm saying is, it affected a lot of people. A lot of people lost their job because of her. That had no type of...
But they still working because the Connors...
Well, but if the Connors didn't get picked up, then a lot of people will be... I mean, bitch, DJ ain't working years. Think about it.
He hasn't worked in years.
And so it's like, you know, a lot of people, you know, Sarah, she's fine, you know, but everybody... But DJ ain't working years. So it's like... You know, a lot of people, they just came back and but you fucking the money up already for us because she's good.
Because, I mean, it's typical, Bruno Roseanne don't give a fuck. White trash in his
But see, you don't think about, you know, they say keep it canceled, honey. Steph, and keep it canceled. I'm glad, I'll be glad to see her go away. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind either. That's like Martin. When people are saying that's like Martin without Martin, I'll give it 8 episodes tops.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it. I think it's gonna give it's gonna start.
Production. Beyonce's a little bit late. We done moved on.
No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Roseanne on.
No, oh, Roseanne on.
Where you at?
Oh, okay, my fault. My bad. My phone is slow.
Drink more, baby.
Drink more. Stay less.
Okay. Colin Kaepernick
is the face of the 30th anniversary Nike campaign. He's still suing the NFL.
As he should.
And the National Association of Police Organizations has fired off a letter to the Nike chairman and CEO Mark Parker saying that the organization is now calling for a boycott of all Nike products. The quote, in featuring Mr. Kaepernick in the Just Do It campaign, Nike grossly insults the men and women who really do make sacrifices for the sake of our nation. We are calling on all of our office members and their families to join in boycotting all Nike products. Like, how do we feel collectively about this?
Well, I'm happy for Colin.
I'm very happy for him.
I think that he should be working. He should be paid.
I think so too.
That, you know, he's a person that should be celebrated. You know, but I also understand slightly about the police are saying.
I don't.
Like the thing is, not all police are bad.
I'm not saying all police are bad, but here's my thing. We only kneel for the national anthem because we were told to kneel.
Right.
We were told to kneel. If you break down what the national anthem really says, why are we kneeling? Why? Like, why am I standing up in class when I was in grade school, raising my hand on my chest, saying, you know, I pledge allegiance to the flag? Why am I pledging allegiance to a flag that ain't do me right when the flag was created and ain't doing me right afterwards?
Okay.
Fuck that flag.
Calm down.
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit either way. Let's just say that. It ain't enriching my life either way, and it ain't adding to my life or taking away. So, you know, God bless him, God bless them. Let's move on.
I do like, though, what it stands for. You know, you stand for something even if it means you lose everything. And he did lose everything.
He lost a lot.
He lost everything.
But guess what? God ain't done with him
No,
yet.
God ain't done with him yet.
Okay, he's going to get tenfold for that.
Yeah, he is looking like Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he's looking like Jesus. Oh my God! Well, now y'all, you know, I said this is gonna be our last week. And this week we are really putting Aretha to rest. I love and I endure her, and I want this to be the last time. The reason why it has to be the last for me because I had a dream about her the other night. Remember I told not like that, but remember I told you in the car.
Oh, you told me in the car. Yeah.
I had a dream. I was getting ready for dinner with Aretha. I was excited, and I had a suit on and everything. But the thing is, I don't want to have dinner with Aretha too soon. I want to wait my turn till I get there. I love her. God bless her.
Girl, I'm thankful for her. For a second, because girl, anytime you having dreams about that girl, it might be, girl, what's going on?
So you was getting dressed and ready for dinner with her?
I was excited. I mean, I got a suit on. I was skinny. Okay,
you
that was a dream.
It had to be a dream. We both fat, girl, fat. Well, no, Steven's fat. We thick.
No, but you're not gonna do him.
That's what he said.
No, well, guess what? We're not gonna do him. Okay, now the homegoing service.
8-hour service.
Can I be honest with you?
A bit excessive.
I watched the whole service.
A bit excessive.
I watched the service from
a bit excessive. I mean, Bill Clinton was there falling asleep.
Can I finish this, please? Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay, while she's sleeping. I enjoyed the service. I do think that she was deserving of it. I mean, she gave a lot to this world. She gave a lot to the causes. You know, I think that she deserved it. It was a little bit long. I mean,
a little bit.
It was long.
They could have wrapped it up in 5 hours, 8 hours.
What I think should have happened was they should have had a correct funeral service and then had a tribute concert later. It was over 27 speakers and 18 performers. That's a lot. So, but I do think that she was deserving of it.
I do think that she was deserving of it. I love the Mary Kay Cadillacs that came through, all the pink Cadillacs.
Pink Cadillacs.
They were flown across the country. I also loved Fantasia.
I think she looked beautiful. That gown she had on, I think all her wardrobe changes was beautiful. I think she looked great.
Except for them, don't bring me no bad news shoes. I was a little over that.
I mean, we talked about that.
All right.
We're going to leave that back there.
I didn't like Jennifer Hudson's performance. Don't kill me. I'm tired of that screaming. I just wasn't here for it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about my auntie Shaka, who didn't know the words. She had the words on the back of the fan, singing it on to Going Up to Yonder. How you don't know that song? I mean,
everybody don't know that song.
Girl, that is an old church hymn.
But maybe she's not an old church girl.
Honey, everybody knows Going, and anybody asks you. And she's like, oh. Like she hummed it out, played, and it seemed like she was on something a little bit at the beginning.
It was in the back of the fan? What?
She had a fan that had Shaka on it. And she had words taped on the back of the fan, and she kept going, I'm like, oh, man.
I mean, Shaka did sing. I want Shaka to get back in the studio to do the album.
She, for the first 4 minutes, it was kind of like, but then she brought it all home because she went off, and it was all the crowd, all Kurt Carr had the crowd like, up. He had the choir like, up. And she came back out like, but she brought it home, though.
She did.
She brought it home. She brought it home towards the end.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. I'm offended for her.
Oh, can I say something, though?
I want you to say something.
Them old church ladies. You got to really get into them old church ladies. Because I've been seeing a lot of older church women, and I'm coming for the church. Yes, I am. A lot of older church women have really been condoning that kind of behavior for years. Like, are you surprised?
So what behavior are we talking about?
The fact that them pastors be touching people inappropriately.
Okay, so it's two ways with that. First of all, Ariana Grande she was dressed inappropriately for a funeral. That's number one.
What made that? I've seen people come to funerals in jeans and t-shirts. What made that inappropriate?
Can you let me tell you?
Sure, tell me.
First of all, it was above her knees. She had her breasts exposed. She had her arms out. You are going to a church. You're going to the house of God. Not only that, you are a performer. If you're going to perform, it's one thing if you're going to be in a congregation. But listen, let me finish first. Can I finish? One thing is she was a part of the congregation. Yes, the Bible says come as you are, and the church is supposed to be come as you are.
Thank you.
But when you are going to be a performer, and you're going to be...
She came as she was.
No, see that, let me tell you what that means. When they say come as you are, when you don't have the means to get anything wait, let me finish, because I'm telling you from my experience.
And I'm going to tell you from mine.
Okay, well let me finish, bitch. When come as you are means, if you don't have any other thing else, if you don't have, you come as you are. If you got to come with what you had on, or as long as you get there, and you get there. But come, let's be for real.
Let's be for real.
Listen,
her stylist, you had your moment. But Beyonce had the best album this year.
What?
Thank you. So, like I was saying, maybe that's all she had. Her stylist.
How was that all she had?
Her stylist probably pulled a bunch of different pieces. Maybe some things didn't work.
They should have done a shawl on her. They should have done a shawl on her. Now, I'm not excusing what was done to her.
It sounds that way. So
no,
you sound them church folk. You sound just like
let me finish.
Contradictory. Go ahead.
I'm not contradicting. Now, I was saying that I'm talking about the performance part. I'm not talking about her assault. Because she was assaulted.
She was assaulted.
She was. But what I'm talking about, she could have came looking a lot better. Now, first of all, he started off wrong because he offended her by her name. Like, that's another what's for the car. Bitch, Ariana Grande. But that's like something we're going to get from top. That's not something you say to a person who just performed. It's disrespectful.
It was.
Then, on top of that, you are too familiar. You got this girl the whole time like this, all up under her arm. And it's like, in one part of me, it's like, as I'm live watching it, I'm like, I don't want to think that. Like, but maybe he's just trying to be friendly. But bitch, as I looked more and it started to get like side boobish. And then it was just like too much.
I did see some comments on social media that said that she don't have no tits, so he probably didn't even realize that he was grabbing.
His hand was moving the whole time. Why was it caressing?
Look, I didn't say it. Don't kill the mockingbird. I'm just repeating what was said. You know? But my whole thing with the Ariana Grande thing, it was a mess.
It was a mess. It was disrespectful. It was assaulting. But I do think we should move on from that because You know, obviously she didn't make a statement. He apologized. I don't know if she accepted the apology.
Well, let's read some of the comments. Isaac is right. The dress was inappropriate, but that doesn't mean the pastor was okay to touch. Isaac, her dress doesn't give him the right to grope her.
It doesn't.
Isaac, you're right about her attire, but that has nothing to do with feeling uncomfortable about getting touched.
Right.
Isaac never said touching was okay. Club wear is not church attire.
It's not Kia.
I don't think anyone had. Wait, Ariana looked uncomfortable. It's on film. True tease.
She definitely looked uncomfortable.
Wait a minute. Let's be honest. The funeral was in the ghetto, and she dressed accordingly. Just saying.
No, see, first of all, the church wasn't. That church is not in the ghetto.
They said no lady should have in the church anything above 2 inches above the knee.
I mean, that's the appropriate attire, but that doesn't make it. I'm not making that okay. They do say that.
Let me ask you this. Let's get back to the shit. This inappropriate touching. Do y'all? Let's talk about it. Let's keep it real. Don't y'all think this kind of behavior has been covered in the church for years, guys?
It has always been covered in the church.
And I think that they make an excuse like, oh, he was definitely laying hands on her, but it's like I do think it was inappropriate, and I think sometimes church is a sham.
I just think that a lot of times in the black church, it'd be so much scandal and propaganda and nonsense going on.
And at least y'all worried about is gay people.
And they always worry about the queen. But you know what's so crazy? As much as they are worried about gays in the church, it's the gays in the church that be protecting that nonsense.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Hold on, Marcia. I don't think he did it intentionally. Hey, let me say something to you. I don't think he did it intentionally. I think it's natural behavior for him.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. It is natural behavior that he exhibits. That's what they do. They touch his space without permission in a violation. That's exactly what he did.
They do.
The thing is that it was a violation. First of all, you had her too long. That was your first encounter with her, and you're still all this time. You think it's okay? And yeah, people will say, well, you might look at her as a daughter because he had a daughter that age. No, he's 60 years old. You don't hold a young lady like that for that long. It's more like you just don't. I don't think that's okay. Now, I just think that a lot of people make excuses for people in church for rude and bad and intolerable behavior. I've been through experiences and stuff this life, with Ashley, the stuff with Ashley. They tolerate you when it's needed, as long as you're giving to them. Ashley has given over thousands of dollars to the church. And then once when she didn't do what they want, they told us we couldn't come back. And actually called the cops on her.
What?
And maced her, yes.
What?
Yes.
The church folk, black church.
Christian. Ashley gave them thousands of dollars, and then one day wanted her to detransition and stuff. She wasn't doing that. And then when we came, Ashley, it was about 30 of us. Ashley took us to the church. They did not let her in. And called the cops. The cops maced her. The church folk. I didn't go in after that. I wasn't going in. There's no way I want to be there that much.
I know you're supposed to, worship with other like-minded individuals. I worship at home.
That's what as we were saying earlier, I believe, I do enjoy going to churches to commune and to be with other people that's supposed to be how I feel. But I've established my own personal relationship with God, and I read the Bible and I use it for my own interpretation. As I told you, whenever I enter into a house of worship, I always ask God to lend me an ear to hear the word that He has for me. That way I can get my own interpretation, because you got to be careful who you let speak over you, who you let pray over you, because they will lay them spirits down on you. So you got to be careful.
You saw me burning my sage last week, right? I don't lay by my sage. I burned my sage. The spirits get away from me. But also, closing want to read them.
Who said that? Wait a minute. K down some light skin, dark skin, I got them all.
Well, Aretha Franklin's family also says the eulogy was offensive. Her family was not feeling the Atlanta pastor who delivered the eulogy at her memorial service last week. The family reportedly found his words distasteful and offensive. Reverend Jasper Williams Jr. rubbed a lot of people the wrong way for saying black lives do not matter unless blacks stop killing each other. For saying that children growing up in a household without a father is like abortion after birth. Reverend Jasper spent more than 50 minutes speaking, and no time did he properly eulogize Aretha Franklin. We feel that Reverend Williams used his platform to push a negative agenda, which as a family we do not agree with. These are words from Aretha's family. He continued, my aunt also did not ask Reverend Jasper Williams Jr. to utilize her before she passed away, because dying is a topic that she never discussed with anyone. However, there were several other people that my aunt admired that could have been outstanding to deliver her eulogy. The pastor didn't respond and said that he was sorry for the family not feeling his eulogy, but I understand that he said, I regret it, but I'm sorry they feel that way. So how do you feel about his statements in the eulogy?
First of all, when you eulogize somebody, it's supposed to be about them. You never use that as a moment to bring in personal experiences or personal feelings or beliefs. I even say that about, a couple people brought up Donald Trump. This is about Aretha. Why are you talking about Donald Trump?
Right.
Like, so, I think that if that was incorrect to do anytime you bring it's supposed to be about the person that's laying in front of you. So I agree with the family. Absolutely. You don't use that for your own personal agenda.
Well, listen, Aretha, I hope BET does you good this year.
Well, Black Girls Rock come on next week, I believe, and they did a tribute to her as well.
Well, I hope BET does you good as far as the BET Awards, and then, whew, Lord. All
right, now Aretha, God bless you. God bless your family.
God bless your family.
I can't talk about you no more because I don't want to have dreams not unless you come in and you're going to send me a way to get some money out.
I mean, she got 80 million left around.
Well, I just need one of it.
Just one?
I'm nice. I'm easy. That's what they say.
So last week we talked about job shaming. We talked about how people work at Walmart and people what's wrong with working at Walmart and McDonald's. We made mention of how people were saying things on social media about Katrina's job. So ironically, Jeffrey Owens, and you guys know, was the star of the Cosby Show, was job shaming, and because of his job shaming, he landed a new role with Tyler Perry after Fox fucking News shaded him for working at Trader Joe's.
Fucking Fox again. They got Aretha wrong. They had Patty for Aretha.
Yeah, but it's interesting because he also said that he swept floors after the NFL. If it needs to be done, I'm going to do it. And there's nothing wrong with good, honest work. There's nothing that he's ashamed of. What's wrong with having honest work? I don't find nothing wrong with that.
See, the problem is that we can't live up to other people's expectations. People feel like at this age you should be doing it, at this age you be doing it. First of all, that may be their journey and that may be what they did, but your timing and everybody else's timing does not align with God's timing. Not only that, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with getting paid?
But even me as an artist, as a freelance makeup artist, and I like using the term celebrity because I do work with some celebrities, I don't like using that term celebrity makeup artist, it's too overused. But even sometimes I get a job at a counter during my slow season. Listen, January and July are two very slow seasons for me when it comes to makeup. During those 2 months, I don't mind going to the Mac counter or going to go freelance at Ulta or, maybe busting a table down or two. Lies and deceptions, I ain't busting no tables. But I don't mind doing other things. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not for me. But I don't mind, so I don't see what the big deal was. He was, living a regular life. He was working at Trader Joe's.
And he wasn't even bothering nobody.
He wasn't bothering nobody.
You don't hear him out here on drugs or strung out on anything. He's trying to provide a living for himself and his wife and his family. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And
look, shout out to him, and God bless you, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, if you're watching at home, we got Triangle, the web series. I'm Mason Hawkins. We need to do like an all-gay cast. Like, what's up? I would love to see somebody buy Elin Harris books.
A little shameless plug.
Make all Elin Harris books into movies. Like, Tyler, what's up? What's up, Tyler?
Listen, baby, we talk about Gregory Owens. Stick to Jeffrey Owens, honey. Let's stick to the topic.
You don't even know his name, but
Gregory Owens. Yeah, girl, it's this pineapple poison. What is it, pineapple phoenix? I mean... But you ain't even drink. You gotta keep me company, girl.
No, I don't drink. I'm getting hot over here.
I won't go get you. It's not because of the drink, man.
What's it because?
Because we're fat.
I'm not fat. I'm thick.
Ah, okay. That's the way we see it.
So there's no place like home, honey. And after 13 years, the stolen ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz was finally found.
They finally found them. On Aretha's foot. I'm just playing.
They was not on Aretha's foot, but as you guys may or may not know, they were stolen from Judy Garland's her green room or something back in the day, but they were found in Minnesota. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, we just brought that up because somebody somewhere cares.
Yeah, someone's gonna care. So can we talk about Braxton family values?
We are the Braxtons, and you'll see that
we are much more than a family.
That's not it.
I got the Tracy Tonder one or something in North Steamer. We got
Tony Tracy to one that Trina Tamar MSC.
Oh.
You fucking shut up! Girl. You know what you do without way back.
Well, girl, wouldn't watch the Braxton. They don't even keep my interest any motherfucking way, so they can cancel the whole show if you ask me.
No, I enjoy it because they keep keeping them girls employed, honey.
I mean, it's keeping them employed, but I think they're all of a snooze. But that's just my opinion. My opinion only. I'm just one person.
Okay.
But things have
they ain't showing up for work, honey.
I mean, because things have become so toxic that the Braxton families are reportedly contacted Ayana Van Zandt to help support through sort through their issues. Tawanda, Tony, Trina, and Tamar, and Evelyn obviously did not show up to set on the reality show in June. And now, Ayana has been called to assist with the
listen, Apollo, my gay mother's Angel and Ashley. Like, my sister Sanaya. I'm influenced by a lot of my girls. I can't help it.
So how do you feel about, the Braxton, I say Braxton family values? Like, what's your thoughts? Because last week we saw New York was being filmed with Flavor Flav. She's a friend of the show now. We got Phaedra, Desperate. That's a friend of the show. She needs to go back to
Desperate Housewives.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she's a little desperate being on Braxton family values. I mean, what the fuck is the connection?
Yeah, how do you go from Housewives to?
How you go from Housewives to like?
The same way you get a job from McDonald's and go to Burger King. A job is a job.
No, bitch, I'm sorry, bitch. Phaedra is
bitch, I was saving you somewhere, bitch.
And I left you. I'm sorry. It's like Phaedra, you friends with Tracy. Desperate.
How you know she's not friends? She might be Tracy's lawyer.
Girl.
Tracy, listen, God bless Tracy. Tracy's the only one working, she's the only one filming. She's trying to make it work. She's trying to provide,
But allegedly, Tracy feels though the family does not support her music. If you guys heard Tracy's music, I think it's whack. I think she should stop singing.
No, I don't think that. I'll tell you what I think. I think that Tracy just don't have the right people behind her. They don't believe in Tracy's vision.
What's her vision?
Whatever it is.
Have you heard that music?
I did. I actually like Last Call.
Do you?
I love it.
It's Last Call, but
I think that it might have been, it would have been
club.
better off on a suited for another girl, but she's trying. See, but you got to give people
you got to
listen. You got to give people chances. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't doubt their benefit.
Listen, I'm doubting their talent. Be a glam mom. Be on reality. She makes good TV. She's a key. But that singing, no. Stop it.
So she'd be better
leave that to Tamar and Tony.
Singing.
I don't even want a background thing. Leave that to Tawanda. Tracy just be the key.
She sing better than Tawanda.
In my opinion, I don't like it.
I mean, that's your opinion. Not even better opinion. Okay? It's not them green things.
No, it's not.
It's skin like leather.
I hope that Ayana Valzan can fix their life, honey. And
bitch, your life has she fixed so far?
I mean, she fixed a couple lives.
Bitch, please, you see Nappy back on here, bitch, 2 times already. She ain't fixed them. So all she do, listen, my beloved. You got to stop. Like, bitch, you're right. She ain't fixing their life.
So you think the whole show is bullshit?
Bitch, I think it's crap. She's not fixing their life. Bitch, if I ain't no regular people on there, because, bitch, if me and you was on there and we had issues, we would have to report back that this bitch helped us out. Bitch, they don't really need help like that. Bitch, they can have that shit in one sitting. One meeting, the family's good, we're back, we're taping. Bitch, she ain't fixing no lives. Come on now, let's keep this shit real.
How does she sound?
Wait, how she sound? Do it again.
My beloveds, you have got to stop. It be like,
oh my God, I am done. I am done. But let's briefly touch on Ballroom, shall we?
Are we doing that?
We doing that.
Oh.
Woo! I am production.
Well, we only going to talk about everybody else.
Everybody else talk about the
negative stuff.
We don't want to talk about the negative stuff.
We're going to talk about the positive.
We're going to talk about the positive. The first thing I want to say, the iconic house of Mugler, faced as a motherfucking house.
Baby.
Wait a minute, I got to take a sip.
They look like Jesus.
Lena.
That's a beautiful girl.
That's a beautiful bitch, right? Straight up. Shout out to Tokyo. I know a Tokyo beat when I see one. I mean, a Japan beat when I see one, baby.
You gotta get your country, but you got wrong, bitch. Come on, girl.
They mix them up sometimes.
Okay, bitch. All right, bitch.
What is it called again?
Pineapple Phoenix.
Pineapple Phoenix Punch. Same shit.
All the same, bitch.
I gotta stay away from that, baby. On a Friday night, you gotta take me over there.
You take that the first Friday, bitch. Get that bitch.
No, but shout out to the House of Mugler. Also, shout out to the House of Balenciaga. The fact that they also walked face of the house. I think that both houses looked amazing. But I want to say something.
Okay, but I just want to look while y'all looking at Lena. Look at that structure. Look at that face. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous, lovely, effortless, timeless.
Okay, we can go home. Come on, girl. Come on now. Come on.
But I want to give a shout out to the House of Mugler, but I also want to say something that Charles Balenciaga has said. I mean, what's this drink? Get this drink out of here. I'm done.
You're good, baby.
I'm done. I'm getting names all twisted. What's in this? vodka and rum. Baby, I'll get names
off. Get your little rum punch.
Woo!
Make it very sexy.
No,
make
but
it very pretty.
I want to make you pretty.
I want to make you very pretty.
No, but Charles Kahn West always says this. Ballroom does not appreciate Shannon Balenciaga. I am sorry.
They don't.
I'm sorry.
They don't.
Like, her headpiece, what she puts into her look, Shannon, I know people say this all the time, please, if you decide to ever grace Ballroom again, it's time to move on to fashion.
I think that, to me personally, I think that Shannon is an all-around girl. I think she's, perfect.
She's a perfect 10. She's fake, she's real,
I
she's
think
body.
that, a lot of times, sometimes we get caught up in one category. She's lucky to be one of the girls that has more categories in her.
But she has walked other categories.
I've seen her walk best dress in Chicago.
Well, I've never seen her walk best dress.
I've seen her walk best dress in Chicago.
I want her to walk more fashion, because I think that what she puts into making her headpieces and just like, and for her, she's the kind of person that she doesn't really care because she walks for the sheer sport of it all.
But yeah, but how much time and money and effort do you put in walking, bitch, and don't win? Like, it's a.
She doesn't always lose, though.
No, she doesn't. But the thing is that when you, we know it can only be one winner.
Right.
And it's beautiful that every time you come, you bring it, you look great, you have beautiful effects, because she never disappoints.
No, she never disappoints.
But she needs to be into something that's more appreciative from her. In her outfits, she's always tasteful, she's always fashionable. I think that it would make sense for her to move on to that and still do face, but also do something else so she can maximize her talent.
Agreed. Agreed.
Do they try her a lot?
I think they try her a lot.
I think
they try her a lot. I think, first of all, she's my birthday twin, so they already tried Pisces anyway.
Because you're crazy.
But, I mean...
And you're fishy.
No, man.
That's why you a patty.
You don't mind, do you?
I don't mind at all, do you?
No, but I think that Shannon is a beautiful girl. I think that, she should definitely, just maximize her talent. Don't just stay in that one category, but still get into that category. She can do so much more, and I think that she will do so much more. I just,
And then even for Stewart had a category that was invite only for Butch Queen Face. I want to give a shout out to.
How do you feel about that?
What's what you want?
Invite only.
I like it because I'm gonna tell you why. When you have categories, I think that when it's that will only work for certain people though. Like, I think that, like, if I was to have an invite-only list for Butch Queen Face, they will come out. Like, Stewart doing it, Whitney doing it. Like, if Little Kevin had an invite-only, like, Vogue film list, they will come out. Like, certain people they will come out for. But I want to give a shout-out to Cameo Balenciaga. He has not walked face in a while. Like, seeing him walk face again, like, was like, wow, he looked amazing. I love the hair. I loved his outfit. Noah Milan, my daughter, like, Noah sells it. Hands down. Is it. Like, congratulations, Dehoto Mugler. I think Dehoto Mugler is like, to me, is a well-rounded package.
Yes, he is.
He's sexy.
Yes, he is.
He has
yes,
face.
he is. Yes, he is, man.
The masculinity of it all.
You don't mind, do you? You don't mind, do you?
I don't mind. Also, Neil. I don't think Neil's in the house, but Neil had walked again. He hasn't walked in a while. It was nice to kind of see him out there. So, shout out to them guys. Congrats to all the new icons. Off the top of my head, I don't know anybody. It was Jean besides.
It was.
But Temperance was already acknowledged.
She was already acknowledged, but they're just, she's been already icon for 2 years, right? Something like that. But she's, for about 3 years. But she,
Brandon Milan, congratulations. Kim Washington, Revlon. Well, congratulations. Kadan Tichy, well deserved.
Oh, wait. Kadan just now become the icon?
Yeah, just now. It should have been done if you asked me, but I mean, like you said, when it's your time, it's your time.
Your time, honey.
It's your time.
I have a question.
Armani Milan.
Armani Milan, yes. But I have a question.
What's your question?
Did the Margielas, did they debut or was it a soft launch?
See, I'm a little confused because when Temperance came out, they just chanted Temperance. But then I saw a picture on Instagram where it was like all the men, I guess, of Margiela. It said MM6 on the picture, so I don't know, was it a debut or was it like a
soft launch,
or was it just my friends coming to support me getting an award? Like, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it looked nice. Kudos to them. I think they look great.
Well, I mean, whatever it is, they look great.
I also heard that Grandma Anna Laura was in the building. I would have loved to have seen Anna.
That's nice.
That's nice to see Anna.
That's a treat.
That would be nice to see Anna Laura in the building. Also, can we also shout out that a lot of times balls, unfortunately for whatever reasons don't finish, but a lot of people put time and effort into their effects. And I want to give a shout out to Zola Mugler and Giovanni Khan. Bitch.
They look over. I don't even know how to pick. But they look so both of them. Like both of them.
And the fact that it was 1,000 degrees in there, bitch. I mean, we got a poll going on. Which ball was hotter, I Am or Candy World? Because the Prodigy's got the record for the coldest ball.
Yes, you do, honey. Yes, they do.
It was cold as ice.
It was cold as ice. Yes, they do. Oh, but y'all remember that ball. But I was high and still cold. You know when you're high, but you be sweating and everything.
You don't feel anything, man. Oh, also congrats to Rome Mugler. Congratulations and welcome to fatherhood. He is father of the House of Mugler, DC. And I hope that one day, I stole this post from Tim Milan. I hope that one day in Ballroom we can have a real discussion around colorism in all categories, because it is a real thing. And I see how a lot of times they don't give the darker skinned children a lot of life.
It's unfortunate they do that. They do that because it's a lot of beautiful. First of all, everybody is beautiful in every dimension, in every shade that they are in. Mm-hmm. But I do believe that, you know, there is some colorism going on in face, in realness,
but
it's
always been colorism in face. That's why I'm very glad, you know, shout out to Caesar, not, you know, the senseless plug, but I'm glad at his balls now he switched face from it being light brown dark to sexy, exotic, pretty boy legend. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, when you do light brown dark, some of the folks that's walking brown ain't really brown, they light. And some of the ones that's walking dark ain't really dark, they brown. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, you know, whatever a person identifies as their skin tone, that's where they fall into it. And I hate when they break stuff down in colorism. And it's something that's been going on in Ballroom for a very long time that we don't talk about amongst a Bible of other fucking problems. But, yeah. Let's see what they're saying. 50 Shades of Gay. Oh, preach, Jason. Yes, it was hot. Candy World. Are there any houses in Houston, Texas? Yes, there's a ball coming up at the end of the month. Dallas Pride, Kurt Myers, the ball is on the 28th. It's
right? For all of Dallas Pride weekend, from the 27th through the 30th. Make sure you are there at BrtbTv. We will all be there in full effect. We'll be there in full effect.
We're doing the show live from Dallas, baby. It's going to be hot. Let's talk about that Icon Luncheon. Nope, next.
I really wish you wasn't there. So it's like, okay.
Where's First Fridays? First Fridays is in Philadelphia.
It's the first Friday.
It's no shade. Stewart's fingernail was the epic moment of the I Am ball.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what did that happen?
What happened with his fingernail?
What was his?
Oh.
I don't know.
Moving on. Shannon is it. Thank you, Jason. Rum and Red Bull. Victoria's Secret's Angel. Let's talk about Mugler. Out of that bad was everything. A better was everything. Lena is the queen. Mother Mugler, yes. Drink that Fleetwood, Jason. You know what, Al? You know what?
She don't mind, don't he?
It had to be at least 90 degrees in there. I think Caesar should write a book on Ballroom scene. It could be the history book for younger generation. Unfortunately, I don't know all the legends and icons of Ballroom. YouTube only shows but many videos from the past.
That's true. I mean, well, back then it wasn't as much footage of it. It wasn't, you know, everything wasn't so much.
So guys, we talked about entertainment. We talked about Ballroom. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about
my favorite topic.
Let's talk about you and me. No,
not you and me, but you know, me and him, or me and them.
So, to all of our viewers out there, I want to know, what is the best way to aim for the P spot?
Wait a minute. Just let me answer a question real quick. The footage is up from the Milan ball that Caesar went to over the weekend.
What Milan ball?
Vixen, Milan.
Detroit.
Oh, Detroit?
Yes, it's up. We just watched it.
We did.
It's up. Who was that? Brinks. It's up. Go enjoy that.
The funny is, the highlight of that ball for me, listen ladies, please make sure you secure your wigs.
Okay, y'all do that.
No, wait.
Let's stay on that
let me finish. Please, secure your wigs. Stop gluing your lace front in the front, and then you forget to sew it down in the back. This girl was voguing against the Rodeo child, and she did like this. That wig went hello.
And went back to place. So, bitch, can I tell you this? That lace front glue, your mama. It was, bitch, have some good glue, bitch. It held the whole wig up, the edges in place, and everything else, girl. She got a rubber glue on there, girl.
I saw a bunch of gremlins at the ball, too, baby.
A bunch of critters.
A bunch of critters, hey.
Wasn't they prodigies?
Who?
Sorry.
I don't know, I'm not in that house, but moving along.
Okay.
What's the best way to really hit that P spot?
What is the P spot?
The G spot, that prostate, milk that prostate.
Oh, okay.
So anybody out there a sexual experience, what's the best way to milk the P spot? Like, how do you reach the P spot? Like, does every time you have anal sex, do they hit that P spot?
Are you asking me? Or
are they asking? Do they, you cream? Or they make...
We talked about, I don't really want to say cream, but my box is good and wet.
Oh wait, if your box is...
I'm a sponge, bring me out.
So how many times have you actually been penetrated and came without touching yourself?
Oh, bitch, a few. I feel, bitch, that's a beautiful feeling though. Cause the thing is, it's like, bitch, cause it comes out of nowhere. Like, bitch, all of a sudden, bitch, it's just like a build up, and then you feel yourself, bitch. I don't do too much jerking off while I'm getting fucked, cause bitch, if I come, I'm done. We already talked about that. So it's like, you know, I'm more like, you know, bitch, but bitch, a few times I've been getting fucked and stuff. Oh, bitch, just kind of get you out of nowhere, bitch. You be getting me gaggy.
A few times of me being penetrated, I do want to know what it feels to hit that P spot, because there's a certain type of vibration in your legs. Do your legs go like this?
It do.
It's like and it go all through your body.
Well, like, bitch, that's like trying to walk after you nut, bitch. It ain't happening.
It happens for me, bitch. I get right up, girl.
Well, see, bitch, you're a bull, bitch.
Savage. Get right the fuck up. Only way that happens if you suck my soul. You ever been soul sucked?
Plenty.
Plenty? Do you do soul sucking?
Daily.
No. No. So talk to me about a moment when you were soul sucked. How you know he was sucking your soul?
Because, bitch, it paralyzed me.
What you mean?
I couldn't do anything.
It's like you just had to lay there for a minute?
Just had to lay there and get my bearings, bitch, because it was kind of like, bitch.
Did you nut in his mouth?
It's so graphic, bitch.
I mean, I'm asking, man.
I didn't even discuss that part.
What's the
it was like, but the way he was sucking it, and then bitch, he happened to go all the way down on it and kind of included a ball in it, like.
So he teabagged you, bitch.
It was like, oh, 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 oh.
So how do you feel when like?
And but you can't move after that.
No. How do you
feel?
There's
no cleanup.
How do you feel when somebody when somebody giving you head and you nut in their mouth? Like, do you look at them differently afterwards?
Well, usually, I mean, it's kind of like, bitch, I want them kids, bitch, like, right after, you get to swallow that girl. Get you some Listerine and gargle that, didn't we talk? Alright, bitch, I don't want no kiss immediately after, bitch.
Why not? You don't want a little snowball? What's it called? Snowball?
Hey, bitch, you know what it's called. I had no idea. Yeah.
I don't believe that you do that with everybody. Is it just me or is that hot in here, bitch?
Bitch, okay, but you need some more punch.
No, bitch, that punch got me stumbling.
Bitch, please, you only talk about the half of a half of a...
Caesar probably done put vodka, rum...
No, bitch. Go, girl, come on, girl. Keep me company, girl.
He said it depends. Sometimes it needs a curve or just use their fingers is the best
curve. Way. Okay, so, bitch, we gonna talk... Bitch, curves is not always good. It got to be the right type of curve. It got to be that curve that's just a little bit, not a whole like a motherfucking Captain Hook curve that bitch put in, bitch.
I think a hooked penis is an ugly penis.
I mean, bitch, you can't. It's hard to suck, but you got to go around the corner. Whereas you gotta like. But like most really fat penises that I came encounter, not that many that I come encounter, but the ones I came encounter that I've encountered, like they usually kind of curve a little bit.
A little bit?
So it's kind of like, you know, go up, so bitch, you kind of go down and go like, bitch, you got to kind of like get on it, bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
Your sister said, Kevin, love a snowball, baby.
My sister, wait, what? My sister said what?
She said, I think love a snowball, baby.
My sister, you taught me about it, Tyler.
Elle said prostate hitting is like you feel you're about to nut in 1 second. The way it happened to me, it felt like I was pissing, but it was not.
Right,
yeah,
Elle.
Yeah.
That's how it feel. But, bitch... Well, I'm telling you, it only happens like once a year, like a mammogram, bitch. You get it once a year.
Once a year? So you mean something once a year? I mean, you ain't fucking the right people.
No, that means I'm not fucking.
Marshawn said, what does the prostate feel like? I always hear people like,
well, you never like, I mean, you know.
Yeah, what does it feel like? Cause I mean...
It tastes like a little walnut.
I will say one time I was getting fucked in there because the dick was so big and it was... Oh, God, I'm telling them my business.
Drink more.
The dick was so big, girl. I think my prostate was inflamed, bitch. Cause my hole was like tingling for a while, bitch.
Bitch, yeah, bitch. You sure it was from the nut, bitch? Wasn't from the semen that you got up in there?
There was no semen.
So what age should you stop getting fucked?
Wait, what?
I don't think there's an age that you should stop getting fucked.
I think that you should stop getting fucked if you can't get fucked no more. Like, bitch, if it's you know, anything other than that, you should stop.
At 70 years old, you gonna be still taking that?
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
You have a heart attack.
I wouldn't be fucking at 70. I'll probably stop in my 60s.
Your 60s?
Is that too late or
that's a little early, bitch. You don't think?
Bitch, I'm not getting fucked in 70s, bitch.
Why? Sandra said when you dead, that's when you stop getting fucked.
Sorry, Sandra. You're right.
But what's wrong with a 70-year-old getting slayed?
By whom? Like, is you getting slayed by a younger, like a 50-year-old?
I mean, somebody that you pay for, obviously, because bitch at 60 you I mean, come on. We gonna call spades spades.
Somebody you got offline, bitch.
You got offline. You know, listen, I think that at a certain age, bitch, everybody pays for it in some way, some fashion.
So since you brought that up, how do we feel about people that pay for sex?
Can I be honest with y'all?
I think it's their business.
It's their business. I'm about 2 seconds from doing it.
Like, bitch.
Why? Because at the end of the day,
bitch, you don't want all that shit that come with it.
To come with it. All that shit with a relationship, the getting to know you, understanding what your tweets are. Listen, just come suck this dick, take this 150 and get out of my face. Like, straight up. Like, let me stop before they start beating my inbox thinking I'm paying for it.
No, she just joking, y'all. This is all cute banter.
It's all play, bitch. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't think that, you know, I think that, bitch, if you like it, I love it. Don't knock it to me. You sure? Bitch, I may be on the receiving end of that coin, bitch.
So how many times have you paid for sex?
Was I paid for sex?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably wasn't paid directly, but indirectly, like, you know, I've gotten the gift that you have, like, you know, afterwards, like, you know, I come in a washing machine.
So what did you do for the washing machine?
Well, you know, I let him take me to a nice movie, you know. You know, we came home and, you know, I let him pound me out to the ground. You know, I've had some experiences, bitch. I told you earlier about the guy, bitch, that was pounding me and told me to grab my ankles, and I grabbed his. Bitch, that's both pimp days, but the bitch had stretch and she was thin.
So would you have sex with a friend?
Wait, my personal friend?
With a friend?
No. Wait, but like, see, okay, so it's like an associate or like somebody that I rock with, bang with?
I mean, if Kevin could you up and said, let's do this threesome.
No, I mean, well, see, how would the threesome go? Like, we're not doing nothing to each other. It's all about that
listen, it's not about what y'all do to each other.
It do matter, though.
No, I'm just saying, would you just do what Kevin, like...
Okay, so there's stipulations to it. If my sister or even you call me and say, bitch, let's take care of this real quick, bitch, and we both, it's this big-ass dick that you need a little help with, bitch. Then I'll help you.
I don't think I could get pounded out with my sister watching me, though.
I mean, I've already been there with my sister before.
Oh, so y'all already did this?
I mean, it wasn't a threesome. It was like, you know, she had a piece, I had a piece. I was on the floor, she was in the bed. The bed broke. Sister, since I like getting nut, honey, how about that?
The bed broke?
The bed broke from her getting pounded so hard. My sister was getting pounded hard.
Wait, the bed fucking broke? I'm done, yo.
Yeah.
Who? What happened?
Yeah, you're talking about your older sister.
Who? Lil Kevin?
Lil Kevin.
Yeah.
No, Kevin Michael?
Yeah.
Now what happened?
She was getting fucked so hard the bed broke.
The bed broke, bitch. I was on the floor with the wrong piece, bitch. That's why, bitch.
So what piece was the one?
You're lying.
No, bitch. Okay, no, none of these are Ballroom people. This was just Gay Pride Philly years ago.
So how'd you meet him?
But bitch, I met him in the club, bitch. Same night, so sister like, you coming back? I'm like, yeah, I'm going back. Cause bitch, that was back in the day when you used to do the fleet before the club, so that you know you good. And you know, Carrie, bitch, yo, you ain't even eating en route to that club. You know you good. So, bitch, I go back with me and the dude. We roll around on the ground. We Frenching and shit. And, like, bitch, then it was kind of like, oh, bitch, once the priest came out, I was like, bless your heart. Like, bitch, we're gonna do a mutual jerk, bitch. We're gonna do a mutual jerk. Bitch, my sister was getting pounded to the grizzle. The bed broke. But, bitch, there's another dude in the bed. Not in the, baby, it was a double bed. The other dude was in the bed. Bitch, that's who I should have been with.
So, wait. Let me get this visual right. So it's two beds.
It's double bed.
Double bed, okay.
And
in a hotel room?
In a hotel room. It was like something down off of JFK.
So they were friends?
They were all friends.
So y'all were friends and they were friends?
Right.
So also it was a friends thing, okay.
Right, so bitch, Kevin's in the sister's in the bed with the guy getting pounded out. And then I'm on the floor with the other guy rolling around, Frenching.
So my whole thing is...
But the guy in the bed was over. We didn't even know he was there.
So why you ain't even jump in the bed with the other one?
With who? I didn't know he was there, but I went in the room, was giving dark set. It was a dark set when we went in there.
So it was 3 boys in this room. So another boy just sat there quietly watching.
No, he was asleep. He was drunk sleep.
Oh, he was drunk sleep.
So bitch, after we all get up at checkout time, bitch, we seen the boy was ass naked and body and bitch, it was like all me and Kevin was like, bitch, that's what we should have been with.
So why y'all ain't just go suck him off, bitch?
Bitch, they was going to a flight, bitch. It was time for a flight, and I already came, bitch, and you know I was sleepy, bitch. I came already.
So wait, so you mean to tell me after you got fucked, y'all
not me.
Oh, well, after you did your jerk and Kevin got fucked, you mean to tell me that y'all went to sleep in the hotel room?
Bitch, we were just laid up.
Bitch, I'm out. Sorry, Savage, but bitch.
Well, maybe my girl hole might have been throbbing still, honey. That bed broke. Her whole pipe was hanging out, girl.
Oh, she rose-budded.
Oh, girl.
Kevin, have you ever rose-budded?
Listen, all right, we're gonna stop trying this sister now.
Well, no, we're not trying. I'm just asking questions.
No. Have you rose butted?
No, never.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right, honey.
No cauliflower, no hemorrhoids, no nothing, honey.
You sure?
I'm sure I've been split, but that's about it.
Bitch, that's okay.
Yeah, I drink. You been what?
I've been split.
But I would have sex like I would do a tag team situation with a friend, like bitch, if you say, sister, let's pound this boy out. Hey bitch, we'd be like, switch! Like bitch, I'm here for that. But I'm definitely not doing that to my sister or my friend.
Wait, somebody said, so y'all don't develop friendship with people y'all laying down with? Wow.
Well, what does that mean? Because I'm like lost in what you're saying.
Like you don't develop a friendship with people that you lay down with, you just fuck them and that's it?
Well, back in my former life, yeah. I mean, I'm a man first. I like sex. Bitch, and I was in a relationship. Bitch, I ain't want it. So, well, why we being cool?
Steven said sorry. Sex is whack when you don't have feelings for the person.
Steven, bless your pure heart.
I'm kind of with Steven, because I'm be honest.
Listen.
I can't really take that eat. Like, really take that eat if I don't really feel connected to you. If I feel connected to you, it's going to be like the floodgates are open.
Steven is pure. And he has a good heart. Bitch, but bitch, okay, you can tell Steven is wholesome and he love people. And you know, you can tell Steven love, honey. But bitch, this is my former life, Steven. This is not current. This is, you know, in my 20s. I'm almost 40 now. It's different.
So what do you feel like, you being almost 40, what would you have told your 20-year-old sex life?
Then can do it again, do it right, do it well, or don't do it at all. That's what Aki said.
So how much sex, how many bodies do you think you got?
Bitch, why the fuck you want to put me on blast?
Like how many bodies?
Listen, I don't talk about former employees. Bitch, don't put me out here. I've had a good time.
Okay, what's a good game? Give me a number.
I had a good time.
50.
No, bitch, under that.
Bitch, under 50?
Next topic. Homosexuality.
No, because I mean, I know back when I was younger, I used to actually keep a count of how
What's
many
your count?
bodies. Girl, I lost count.
After what number?
Girl, I used to know up to 20, but then girl, after that, because I'm be real with you, I can't remember every time I got hit. I can't remember every time I sucked a soul. I can't remember. We on live, girl.
I know, but she got something to say. Yes, beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes, bitch. You got me, sister.
All right,
Patty. Sorry, God, that was your sister, honey. She called me about that trip. That bitch, that was over 15 years ago, girl.
Well, how many bodies do you have, bitch? Answer the question.
But you're still there.
Yes.
I told you I don't talk about former employees.
So how many employees work at your company in a year?
Like more than 250?
What? No.
No, I
know.
No.
No, bitch, I ain't had that many. Cause, bitch, you gotta remember, bitch, I was also in relationships.
More than 150?
No.
But definitely more than 100.
No.
Bitch, come on.
I'm thinking more towards 100, but not close to, not 100.
I will be at probably almost 100.
No, bitch, it's some spaghetti in there, bitch. Yeah.
When you think about the time that you got head, the times you gave head, jerk sessions, like we're not talking about 100 bodies and actually getting fucked and fucking, but I'm just saying.
I mean, bitch, then you gotta think about it, bitch. I was in jail for a while.
So how many you had in jail?
Oh, that's easy. Probably about almost 20.
20?
Yeah.
So you had 20 in jail?
Both times?
That's all my jail visits, though.
So
So
tell us your best and worst experience in jail.
Your best sexual experience in jail.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys have really got me bothered. Okay. The best one was when I was like, I guess I'll kind of say we were in a relationship. It was my cellmate. He was cute. You know, I like him Puerto Rican. You know, I had a great
Puerto Rican and Asian.
Hot Boy 79 said, Jason, I'm trying to be one of your bodies.
I'll solve.
Listen, you know, David, want me to answer that question? He said,
so answer the question, baby.
I'm a Pisces.
What was your best sexual encounter in jail?
Okay, so me and him was cellies. So, you know, bitch, we used to have like really good sex, bitch, like really good, like bitch, but no real lube. So, bitch, I don't even know how it was. It was kind of like I had made a little concoction, like with like baby oil, and lotion made baby little ocean, so it was always creamy, but lotion cream. But
so would y'all use a rubber glove? Like what did y'all use?
No, bitch. The counselor gave me time because she said I knew I know what type of girl you are.
Oh, so they knew your kind.
She knew my kind. She met me and she gave me some condoms, honey.
Okay.
But bitch, when she got fired, it was kind of like, okay, bitch, the glove time.
I remember one time I was locked up at Fort Dix. Trey pulled out that glove. I said, "What you doing with that?" He stuck his dick in the thumb part. I was like, "Oh no, wait."
No, but see the guys. I've been blessed. You know, see the guys that I deal with, you know, always have nice pieces. Like, you know, it's very rare that I, you know, come encounter with a little Vienna sausage. But you know, I had a good time with him until he went home. Bitch, I was more sad that when he went home, I was happy for him to go home.
So
but I was sad for me.
Walk us through one of y'all sexual encounters. Like, how would it get started?
Bitch,
would y'all be sitting there watching Judge Judy? And
but you'll be like, it would happen like, okay, we locked down for count, which is from 12 to 1:30. So bitch, but I was a counselor rep. So I was always allowed out. I was never locked down. So bitch, so he would be like in there. So that's the lunch break. So bitch, you go in and give him a lunch special. You just go in and suck his dick real quick, bitch. So I went in and sucked his dick real quick. But then when it's time to lock down at night, bitch, when the music stops, when all the lights go on, that's when it's like, okay, bitch, like you know what to do, bitch. So we're Frenching a little bit. We're Frenching. Bitch, and then, you know, you took that jumper off, bitch. Then took, you know, out of the jumper, but you got sweatpants on under that. It's cold up in here, bitch. Then you got the gel shorts on, bitch. So you are layered, bitch. You got the gel shorts on. Finally, bitch. Because you know what I'm talking about. But you get out that jumpsuit, bitch. Then you got motherfucking county issue shorts, bitch, that you take off, bitch.
Them shit have no form.
Bitch, no, bitch. That shit's up, bitch. So then we get bitch. And a lot of times he always wanted to finger my ass. I was like, oh, bitch. And you know, but there was no nair.
So was it bunk beds?
Yeah.
So you
I was on the bottom, of course, because the bottom thing was like lower, so bitch, anybody got on that was taller, bitch, fucked their head up.
Okay.
So bitch, like a lot of times, bitch, it would more so take place like be bent over the toilet, or like have one of the legs up on the bed, bitch. You sit there like you do the nice arch, got that arm like that, bench, and you let them do. But
so is that what you used to use the water bottles to clean out?
Yeah.
How many times you got fucked ruined here?
Maybe once. I mean, bitch, I'm not. Bitch, ain't no point in lying. Like, bitch, I had to have it, bitch. I'm glad I didn't get anything else.
So what was the worst experience?
Oh, bitch, the worst experience, bitch.
Was she shooting that dick?
No, bitch, but I felt like I was, bitch. I got real scared here, because, bitch, it was like, it was with this white boy, bitch. And you know, bitch, she white, so, bitch, I felt, you know, bitch, you can see, if it's a dark skin man, you wouldn't see this shit right away. But, bitch, he white.
You are not about to sit here and justify that.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, bitch. Listen to me. So, like I'm saying, bitch, if he white, bitch, you can see everything, bitch, lunch and all. So, bitch, I was like, sitting there like, bro, I was so scared, because, bitch, I like white dude. He was a ginger, bitch. He was white, but she had, like, red hair, but she was a Canada Dry, bitch, a sweats girl. Oh, bitch, she was gorgeous. And, bitch, he was like, bitch, so one day he came to me, like, you want this big fat dick? I was kind of like, dang it, like, who you? Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me with a good time. So, bitch, he came up in that room, bitch, and I was kind of like, oh, bitch. But, bitch, that day I didn't get my bottle, bitch. So I'm very scared, like, girl, wait a minute, he kind of getting here. I'm kind of like, so, bitch, I'm like getting real, very wet, bitch, and I'm like, it hurt, bitch, I'm scared, bitch. I was scared, bitch, and I thought about, bitch, you white? And, bitch, no bueno, bitch. I got a clean record as far as that goes. But yeah, no, I had a lot of good times. But bitch, when I went one time, not that I'm glamorizing jail, that was just the little parts that I stole away from myself, bitch. Cause bitch, the rest of it was hell. Bitch, but one time, bitch, like this one guy, bitch, oh my, it was so fat like this, bitch. It felt like, all that was burning, bitch. It was so like a barricade, girl.
Girl, barricade?
It was so fucking heavy. Yeah, bitch, it was so heavy.
So, guys, if y'all are listening to these stories, now you guys can finally see that the body count is definitely over 100, right?
Yeah, Kevin texted me and told me to tell you that you have over 210 people.
Tell Kevin to stop it, bitch, because she passed a few of them on to me.
I mean, she done had 4 in one night. Moving on.
Wait, what?
So, how do you guys feel? Isaac, you had asked me this question before to talk about, but I don't really get the question. But it says, can a couple have unprotected sex without catching any diseases, and do we in fact trust? Explain that question.
So what I was saying was, excuse me. So that his punch, bitches, Phoenix punch. I was saying, like, can you be in a relationship with somebody, you know, long term, hopefully, and like, and you can and have unprotected sex without catching anything. And I was saying that to say, like, you know, a lot of times, if we're being honest, bitch, if I've been with somebody for a long time, bitch, I would want to eventually stop using protection because, bitch, unprotected sex feel better, bitch. You know what I mean?
No, it is.
Yeah, because I believe that if there was no repercussions, if there was no sexually transmitted disease and no HIV anything, I believe everybody would be having unprotected sex.
Agreed.
But so I'm thinking, like, you know.
But I mean, if you're in a relationship, a monogamous relationship, and you guys are committed to each other, and you guys know each other's status, like, I think that, you know, there does come a time when you stop using condoms. And to answer your question, can you catch disease? Well, no. If you guys are both being honest about your sexual behavior with each other, then no, you shouldn't catch anything.
But bitch, you can't really trust your partner that much.
No, you can't.
And the shit that he says, see, that's the thing, is that you put your life in someone's hand, bitch. I was with somebody, bitch, and that, you know, I thought I could trust him, bitch, and it's like, you know, bitch, you sleeping around town, so bitches, no way that condom was coming off. Bitches emailing me back, and bitches who, oh, bitch, cheat on you, and then you cheat on you with somebody that's fucking worse than you, bitch. You like, bitch.
How you out fucking with niggas that follow me?
Oh, but that sound real personal, bitch.
That's Cardi B.
Oh, bitch.
That was Cardi B.
All right, bitch, I
hear you. About Cardi B.
I know how you feel.
Wait, the one with the pretty face, huh?
Question: If you're in a new relationship, this is for you. If you're in a new relationship now, how have y'all stopped using condoms?
No, we have not, because it ain't been that long.
Well, bitch, how long has it been? About 3 months?
Yeah, it's been not
long.
So
So when did you stop?
Bitch, in no time soon.
No, but what's the appropriate time?
I don't even have an answer for that.
So, okay, so it's a feeling.
Yeah, like, but bitch, at this rate and age, I ain't stopping. Like, I'm good.
Tanya Lake says, what a relationship. I've never had a relationship and don't care me. And it's so-called relationship. Damn, Tanya. Damn. And wait a minute. Okay.
Well, I have a friend that was his partner for 7 years.
That's what I'm about to go with.
And gave him HIV, and they are still together to this
Well,
day.
bitch, I think that happens. Now, I promise you, I hope this doesn't sound rude, but I think that they kind of stay in a relationship because it's like, okay, bitch, I love you. I'm used to you. Yeah, bitch, you may have gave me HIV, but, bitch, I take responsibility because, bitch, I gave myself to you unprotected.
But let me say something about
Go ahead.
Because I have friends, and, well, we all have friends. And I kind of feel like when a person is in a relationship and then they're infected with HIV from their partner, because a lot of times that does happen. I don't think that you should stay with that person because you feel stuck, like you have to stay with that person. Like, because for me, like if I was ever in that situation, I would not stay with my partner. I would not stay with them.
No. Like, you feel an obligation or you feel like, bitch, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now?
What if you love them?
But to me,
the thing is, because if you didn't tell me, the deception part is where I'm more fucked up at.
But the part about it is like you don't know, because at the end of the day, they could have came into the relationship with whatever. Or they could have got it during the course and then found out and was scared to tell you and then gave it to you.
When do you
it's like,
actually, no, see, I hear you, but I'm not feeling it. Because it's like, okay, you okay, bitch? Like, so when you knew, why didn't I know?
That's my thing. Like I couldn't, me personally, I could not stay with him. If that was to happen to me, I could not stay with my partner.
Bitch, if that was to happen to me, I don't think I'm you know, I don't promote, I think I probably would get violent. Because it's like, bitch, well, how would you give me that option?
Right, like, let me
give me the option, let me choose
decide
what I want to do,
okay,
bitch.
but catch-22, but if also a rich individual and you knew that you was having unprotected sex, obviously, as we all are adults, we know that there are risks when you have unprotected sex.
Absolutely.
And HIV is not the only risk.
Right.
There is a scale of many different things that could happen. So why is it only on them?
I'm going to tell you why.
No.
Because if I get in the car, a perfect example, I picked you up today. I let you drive to Easton. You are a licensed driver. I wore my seatbelt, which means it protected me in case of a car accident. You wore your seatbelt. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, we got into a car accident. We still fucked up, but I wore protection.
Okay. I mean,
I think that's a little bit, I get what you're coming from, but I think it's still a little bit different.
It's not.
You still know the risk.
It means that I trusted him as a driver. I trusted him with my life.
But you also know that when you are in a relationship with someone, if you also do know that when you are having sex of any kind, there are risks involved.
I'll give you another scenario, okay? Because I'm more in agreement with what he said. Like, you know, when you yeah, and you do trust that the person, but you took that risk when you had unprotected sex with them. Bitch, I go out with you. I'm going out with you. We both going out to make coins. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I trusted, bitch, that this work you made,
it was gonna push.
I can't even get it out, y'all. I'm so sorry. Bitch, bitch, and bitch, you thought the work was gonna be good, bitch, and you get out there, bitch, and you make nothing.
Every check was declined, man. You can't use that scenario though in this. I think a lot of times though, like all jokes aside, I think a lot. Oh my God, you are melting, bitch.
Go ahead, Patty. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, Patty.
No, I do think a lot of times that people stay with their partner when they are in situations like that because of the stigmatism that's around HIV in this community. Though I do kind of feel like
it's a stigmatism around it.
It's not as much of a stigmatism, but it's still a stigmatism.
Okay.
You know, even though like now, you know, the way HIV is packaged, it's packaged like, you know, the common cold. And there's more conversations around HIV. But at the same time too, it's still a lot of stigmatism with it.
I think that at this point, bitch, it shouldn't be none. Because it's like, for me, what I've learned through education is that HIV really just is designed to make you do things you're supposed to, take care of yourself, and do things you're supposed to do. So it's kind of like, why is there such a stigmatism with it? And also, I have a really important question that I've always wanted to ask.
He said stigma, bitch, not stigmatism.
You know what I mean, darling. It's the punch. The punch. When people post their HIV results online and on social media, I think that, you know, I'm happy for them and things like that, but it also, I think it's kind of in poor taste because, yeah, you should celebrate yourself and you're doing the right thing. Right. But so what is that? It's back in the face of the people who are infected with any disease.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But you posted if it was negative.
And it's funny because
but you posted if it was positive.
What stopped me from doing stuff like that was one of my kids who told me that was sensitive to the situation. They were just like, you know, I don't appreciate. You know, I know you probably didn't realize you did it, but it's almost like the way you said it. It came across my as if like, oh, I'm clean, y'all dirty. Like,
right. It's insensitive. It's very
it was insensitive. So I was like, damn, because to be truthfully honest, if the paper had said anything else, would I post that? No.
That's what I mean. So it's like, okay, when people do that, you know, it's just a slap. I think it's not a slap in the face to the people who aren't. Not everybody, because I believe that a lot of people that are in that situation that didn't ask to be put in that situation. You know, some people do sexual, some people do drugs, some people were born with it.
Right.
So I think that it's very insensitive and it's in poor taste, bitch, to do something like that. Like, it's just, okay, bitch, you did the right thing, but you're protecting yourself, girl. Keep it up.
Mind you, Cameron Ryan on YouTube, I did just hear about this. HIV count is at an all-time today, and I just discovered there was a flesh-eating HIV, which I'm good at having sex with now. I did see on Facebook, I don't know if it was real though, but I did hear about some kind of outbreak, maybe it was in Chicago, or some type of flesh-eating STD that's eating your genitals. So I don't know.
What?
Look, I
don't want anything eating my genitals if it ain't tongue from my body, okay? I don't want to know. I mean, I want the flesh to come with it, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, Crystal. Crystal, Isaac, do you believe a relationship can recover from cheating? I do believe that it can recover. However, I don't think that trust never will fully build up to what
it's
it
like
needs
a
to be.
mirror,
I'm speaking from personal experience. I was with someone who cheated on me multiple times, and I've taken them back multiple times, like a dumbass. But I was in love.
Well, why would you say it was a dumbass? You were in love.
Right, but you know, every time I did, it was worse the next time.
So do you feel like one minor discretion is excusable?
It depends. See, let me tell you what a lot of people won't say.
Okay.
The embarrassment behind it sometimes plays more a part than the actual act. If it's messy and all over social media and everybody knows about it, you're more embarrassed.
But you know what makes it embarrassing though? This is why I will never post another boyfriend on social media. I learned my lesson from my last one.
Okay.
I'm posting my MCE doing bullshit I don't even do. Oh, I love him. He loves me. He posted me all on social media. But you sucking and fucking every time Dick and Harry in Atlanta. So, baby, for me, nah. Because you ain't loving me how you posting me. Sorry, dude, no. And that's what makes it embarrassing because here you are posting this person saying how much you love them and adore them and they're this, they're that. And then behind closed doors, you doing everything else. And then everybody like, child, that boy don't love her.
But I think it's easier to recover when only you and him know. Or you and it, like if it's not messy, it's a little bit more like I'm willing to possibly.
I'll be real with you. There's no recovering. You cheat once, I'm done.
Well,
I'm done. Like straight up, I'm done. Like I don't got nothing else to say about the subject. You go your way. The times that we share were legendary, but I'm good.
Everyone, we see that Facebook get low, so everyone coming off Facebook, but the YouTube one will still be going.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, guys. We're coming off of Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for tuning in. Facebook is always low ticket sales for some reason. They're not here for this conversation. If it's Ballroom and Scandal, they're here for it, baby. But
no, but Facebook is more around it.
I guess.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody. But I do think that, to answer your question though, I do think that it's on you individually if you can and if you're willing to, take the go with that. Like, a lot of times, I've done it. I went back each time I got burned even more. So I think that it depends on that person because some people are just fucked up individual. But you should know that when cheating...
It's no recovering from cheating. Like, there's just no recovery. Because me, no matter what is a broken mirror, I will still see the fucking cracks. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm an Aquarius. I'm emotionally detached. And once I check the fuck out, I check the fuck out. Like, bitch, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Finito.
Finito. That I'm done.
I can't be a stun gun inside of my hair bun.
Here in South Africa, most black rural villages are areas of most people, everyone status. It's no secret. We just support each other. I think you're hilarious. What's wrong with swallowing? Let's talk about this thing with her name. I don't think there's nothing wrong with swallowing, but I will say this. There was a boy who I met. I had liked him, he sucked me off, and he swallowed me. I ain't call him again afterwards.
Well, why? What you felt?
Because if you sucked me like that the first time,
like
you do everybody like that.
I can kind of concur with that. I kind of feel like, bitch, if you giving it up, like bitch, swallowing is a treat.
That's a
treat.
Bitch,
you should get that for your birthday after we've been together for a few months.
It tastes funny in the
bitch, it tastes really bleachy, bitch. Like,
I thought I was the
bitch,
only
I know. It tastes very bleachy.
I think I had a conversation with Chipper one time and I was talking about how to me cum tastes a little bleachy. And he was like, no, girl, you must have been bad cum. But
I'm like,
it tastes bleachy to me.
Okay, but at least you know it's clean bleach. It's clean. If it's bleach, it's clean.
I guess, bitch.
I mean, I don't know, girl.
Why would you continue? Would you continue to console a friend after breakups? If they continue to take the person back? No.
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 And it's funny. I have a friend now who's been dealing with somebody on and off for a long time. I listen. I'm the person they always call. And for me, what starts to happen is I start disliking that person because it's like Isaac. If you were dating this glass. And you keep telling me all the shit this glass is doing, I'm not gonna be cool with sitting there fraternizing with this glass.
Right.
Like no, get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna see you watch you get hurt, bitch.
Like and then I'm out and I see the glass over there talking to the light, and then the light and the glass, and then a little cut, bitch. Y'all
she gonna make it worse, bitch.
I mean, it's like, come on, like no, fuck that glass. Like no, I'm good.
Thank you, Steven. A lot of people say that. Me and you have great chemistry. I think that's because we have great chemistry in real life.
Yeah, we do have good.
So it translates on camera.
Like, I'm sorry.
This bitch is alright with me. But
some relationship doesn't exist when it comes to certain trans women. Like what, Tanya Lake? I'm sorry.
Yeah, talk about it. Like, talk. What relationship are you talking about?
Wait. Sorry, guys. We're reading comments. Would you continue to wait? People are lying to their partners instead of being honest with them about it.
Well, I mean, I see Tanya Lake said that some trans people feel that they are viewed as only as sexual objects. I mean, I can see how sometimes you guys would think maybe it's an experience or it's a fetish for some, but for some people genuinely love you or genuinely, don't think that.
I want to pop my boyfriend in that situation. Jason, pop your boyfriend in one situation. They may be just not that into you. People have sweet ones. I like the runny kind. Wait, what is?
So you're talking about cum.
Oh.
The runny kind of gun. So you like that? You like that? I don't like that. It's too much cleanup.
You don't like that?
Like, bitch, if it's too much cleanup, bitch, I'll get over it, bitch.
See, thank you guys. Y'all, thank you to everybody that knows in Aquarius. We are really like that. Like, so number one, Aquarius men, we are emotionally detached naturally, but when we are connected, do you hear me? When we are connected, bitch, it's terrible. But we are the kind of people where though we don't get so connected into the fact that we think that it's about to be over. Yeah. Like, we do love you. Oh, I do want you to marry me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I'm not going for that. Like, I'm sorry. When you cheat once, bitch, I'm done. Wrap. See ya. Hang it up flat screen.
Oh, so you're a one and done?
One and done, bitch.
So you don't believe that a person can make an honest mistake?
Tell me what part that made it an honest mistake. Did you honestly go to the club and honestly have a conversation with somebody and honestly exchange your numbers and honestly suck that dick, honestly get fucked by that dick and it's an honest mistake? How fucking honest is that?
I'm in total agreement with you. But some people, listen, I think anytime you have time to think about something, bitch, you should.
You got time to think about by the time them clothes coming out, when you laid that first kiss, that first lick, that first.
So, bitch, what about if you in the bathroom and they pull that dick out? Ain't that much time to think? Like it's kind of.
It's time to think, bitch. What you mean? Just because the dick is out don't mean it has to be sucked. You gotta have self-control.
You gotta have self-control. You gotta have self-control.
I thought it was self-destruction.
It's two different songs, man.
Is it two different songs?
One is dick control, one is self-destruction.
Oh, you gotta have dick control. Dick control. Dick control.
Isaac and Jason, can you please donate condoms to my community in South Africa? We are tired of using plastic bag and fish oil as protection. I'm sorry. I'm gonna laugh.
Can y'all get us information, please, on how to?
Can y'all give us information on how to do that? Like, are you being for real, or were you playing? Because it also makes too much noise while I'm busy having sex. It's not funny, and I apologize in advance if you were being serious. But please,
well, listen, I would be glad to donate.
I would be glad to donate to you guys. I would donate condoms.
Please be serious.
Please, make sure
we probably could definitely go in with a couple. If y'all are for real,
please make sure you guys send an email to ballroomthrowbacks@gmail.com. We will make sure that you guys get some condoms out to you guys.
It makes too much noise, bitch. I know, girl, from the plastic gloves I use.
L, thank you. Somebody finally said it, because I always have this conversation with a few of my friends. I think that gays do suffer from sex addictions. Like, we all have that one friend that it was like, girl, you getting fucked again?
I think at some point in our lives, we all had an addiction to sex. I don't know if it's ongoing, but I know, I was talking about this earlier with you. It had been time when I would meet somebody online, bitch, and they had enough. I ain't with that, and then, bitch, I went right to, en route to another one still online.
So you mean tell me if you didn't get satisfied from the first date, you can go to a second and third in the same night?
Well, I don't know if it's third, well, but you was kind of three, but, I mean, let's just think about it, right?
Okay.
I'm early 20s now. Okay, you gotta put your number on it. I was early 20s. I went to somebody's house, you know, and it was actually them and their boyfriend.
Okay.
It was them and their boyfriend. I went there, so but it was really like, it was a tired threesome of all my threesomes. It was a, girl, it was a tired threesome, girl, like.
Bitch, you were supposed to warn me first.
The threesome was so tired, so I went over there.
Wait.
So, bitch. They like took my clothes, like they was like take your clothes off at the door. So while she's getting it together, I'm gonna finish telling the story. So I got to the door and they told me they like take your clothes off. So I took my clothes off at the door, bitch. I was like, bitch, are they about to rob me? But bitch, I took my clothes off. Mind you, bitch, the hallway was long boots, bitch, to the bedroom. So they both at the door. I checked I'm folding my clothes and shit at the door. So I get there, we get to the room. So we having a good time. So bitch, they're a couple.
Well,
so bitch,
I just was just coming in for a moment. Continue.
They're a couple. So they like.
The camera?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Let me set the middle, honey.
Come on, Moni. so bitch, they get we get near, we start cutting up. So bitch, as I noticed, bitch, they're like kissing each other and doing everything to each other. So but bitch, they both wanna fuck me. So I was like, oh bitch, this is how we doing it. So but bitch, in my young mind, I'm feeling like, oh bitch, they're not gonna turn me out. So bitch, okay, photo op, honey. So then they both, I let them both hit it, bitch. So bitch, it was like I was neither one of them had me, it wasn't holding, and it was one.
So the thing about this that's always interesting about your stories, I always notice when they not holding, why don't you just fuck them?
Because they were a couple, they wasn't allowing me to do that.
So in every situation that you was ever in, when like the meat was enough, you just did a little drink, you just couldn't like.
Oh no, bitch, I kind of laughed, cause bitch, the thing is in my mind, if I prepare to bottom, meaning if I clean my ass, bitch, I'm bottoming. That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
Why is it so much work?
Bitch, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
I mean, bitch, first of all, okay, we gotta talk about food intake for over the day, but we gotta talk about the cleaning and then the deodorant.
Like, I think that the shitting is the problem. Why are we always going back to you guys shitting and having to clean out? Listen, guys, drink water. Drink lots of water.
Even if you drink water,
honey, you don't know what it's like to bottom, so you can't comment.
Listen, I've gotten screwed before. It's not really my thing. But
were you prepared?
I drink a lot of water.
So by drinking a lot of water,
guys, you know, my urine is clear. When I fart, it doesn't stink. You know,
bitch, you're not gonna go ahead and like you're the
bitch, come on, bitch.
It's a halo around you, honey. What?
The point is that I drink a lot of water, and if anybody knows, most of our body is made of water, and the more water you drink, the better it is. So I mean, I'm sorry to you shitty kitties.
I didn't never say I was a shitty kitty.
I'm just telling the story. So bitch, like I was saying, I finished up with Jim. I was not satisfied. I still had that itch. And this is back when I was getting high, getting high as a demon itself, but I had a sex demon and a drug demon.
Oh, you guys are making this all about me now? What type of guys do I like? I like someone.
Oh, here we go.
That's artistic.
Somebody said Caesar's so old school screwed. I got screwed before.
Yeah, I am definitely old school. I like somebody artistic and creative. I like somebody that's affectionate, especially like when I need them to be. Like they know my feelings, my emotions. I like some creativity turns me on. Like me seeing.
We already know, honey.
Me seeing like somebody create and have their vision and help bring a vision to life.
That kind of like how Ballroom Throwbacks was brought to life.
Yeah. That turns me on like no other.
I got some plans.
Do you like a wipeout?
What's a wipeout,
bitch?
When there's no hair inside the butt?
What? I like a little bit of hair.
A landing strip?
A little bit. I like it naturally, a little bit of hair.
Listen, I personally...
I like thick thighs. I like nice fat booty.
What do y'all think about Tamaya when he clean face?
I love a white brief.
You love a white brief?
Yeah.
Like a boxer brief or a brief?
Actually, both. Seeing like a nice fat booty and like a boxer brief. With like a nice, like, you know what squeeze them? You know what a squeeze them is.
What?
Like when the bulge is in the front and it just gives you squeeze it.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're making sense there. Speaking my language.
Yeah. I have a thing for long hair. Always have.
Are you describing?
I feel like you're describing somebody we know.
We know.
Well, you know.
Do you like black or Latino? Or a mixture?
Guyanese.
I love my culture, Caribbean, Central American. That's my thing.
So what are some deal breakers for you, Cesar?
This is not about me.
You said in the hot seat, honey. So the people,
I do know what you're talking about.
The people want to talk to you, honey. What are they saying?
Yeah, I remember the days when Jason brought you one face and Isaac bowed. Oh, bitch, you rather now? Listen, there's return near. But one night.
I don't think you got it in you.
Bitch, I got it in me. Don't ever just doubt me, darling. That's the wrong thing for you to do.
So, guys, how are you liking this show? BrtbTv is expanding into a lot of different things. We actually have something that's going to be coming out soon. Been in the works for the last couple of years, called the 3-Day Experience, right? And it's going to be our first reality show, but it's called the 3-Day Experience because we're going to be looking for about 8 people to be in a cabin or like a townhome or something for the weekend, and it's going to be mixed between gay, straight, trans, across the board, about 8 people, and it's going to be different round tables and challenges and teams. Okay. And actually I'm looking at him to be the host. I think Jason, as you know, that's one of my favorite people. I think he'll be great with that.
They're talking about how you like the show.
That's what they saying.
No, I answered your question.
Show is great, yeah. And so just look forward to that. Look for that. Hopefully some of you guys out here in YouTube land will definitely look out for that.
Also too, we love to bring a different perspective on. So if you guys want to be a guest on the show, please send an email with your picture, a brief bio, where you're from. As you guys know, we film here in Eastern PA.
And why you want to come.
And why you want to come to BrtbTv or ballroomthrowbacks@gmail.com.
You must have transportation.
You must have your own transportation. So yeah, we film on Tuesdays. BrtbTv Talk, baby, and we thank you guys so much for tuning in. My feelings look great, thank you. I do.
He drinks plenty of water.
I drink a lot of water.
And milk on occasion.
A nice cool.
I love milk. Anybody love milk? I love milk.
You order a whole smorgasbord.
Milk.
As far as my skin, I moisturize. Just turned 40.
Facials.
Brinks, I need you to calm down, honey. Brinks, you see Brinks getting out there with you?
Yeah. Oh, Triangle Season 4. I sent a newsletter out. We are coming back soon. We are
bitch, that's my sister Kevin, bitch.
That's all.
Kevin, that bitch said, come get me like the old days.
Will we ever do another Halloween vlog? I would love, if I'm gonna do a Halloween thing again, I would love to do it with these two. I think that would be great if we went to the city and went around with the cameras on Halloween.
Bitch, I'll be dressed up, bitch.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Bitch, I would be definitely dressed up, bitch. I'll be tapping.
Actually, the legendary fag hag, Nanette, she was just out with Sanaya for a cookout a couple weeks ago, and Sanaya has a video on her Instagram, so go check that out. So if you guys have any questions?
Oh yeah, so make sure you guys follow us on social media. My hashtag or my Instagram name is Jason Bowman. You can see it right here.
And mine is Isaac Green. You can see it right there.
And thank you guys for tuning in this week for another episode of BrtbTv Talk. And
Jason didn't like me getting on here. Yeah, guys.
Her girl can take the call.
Yeah. Jason did not like me. Listen, guys.
She had to take a back seat to her. Like, we're going to cheer she in.
So we have 10 minutes. Continue.
No, Jason doesn't like me being on here.
Yeah, I kindly ended the show like how you guys were.
Wait, you see that bitch said Isaac don't need no costume?
We miss Mercedes. Actually, Mercedes, shout out to my daughter, my friend Mercedes. Mercedes right now is taking a hiatus. Hopefully one day she will make an appearance on the show. If not, that'll be fine as well. I mean, either or. Just everyone out there, shout out Mercedes. And, you know.
Next week we're going to have Caesar as the guest host.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I'm kind of shocked because Jason and I, Jason and I, we talk about everything and anything, but I'm feeling a little vibe.
Alright, bitch,
like,
you don't get it.
Wrong, and I'm kind of like,
why you doing him like that?
I'm not doing anything.
You said
this is his platform. I'm just a guest.
Yeah, all on it. No, this is your platform as well for many years, so stop it.
I'm just a guest, Eddie.
And we did a show with you guys. I mean, if you guys do your research, look up about 8 years ago on YouTube. We did a show with them too.
We sure did. The Doran Corey
at Mercedes house.
Years ago. We did. So you need to go check that out.
And me and little Captain, remember I had that weird one in the switching with the hub?
My IG handle, David, is CZLeo78.
Jason, how is Shadira?
Shadira is great. She looks amazing. She's taking a break, just to get herself together and,
she's home taking a break.
She's home taking a break. She's home.
Auntie Kia, you gotta let me know. Let us know.
Auntie Kia, thank you for all your support. You constantly support everything that we do.
Yes, but I want some food when you come since you
have any more questions for me? Any questions, guys?
What categories have you walked?
Me?
Yes.
I've walked drag space a few times. Shake that ass.
Yeah.
Fag out.
Fag out.
Fag out. Yeah. Well,
bottom feeder.
Undisputed, in fact. And fag out. I walked skirts ahoy.
Skirts ahoy.
Yeah. And leather versus lace. I used to fuck that shit up.
And if y'all believe him, bitch,
look me up. I was Caesar Labe.
Caesar Labe?
Before they made Obeja, it was Labe.
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 What's the new Labelle?
No, LePage.
LePage.
Somebody said, Caesar, we need the Caribbean perspective bad.
Which one is that?
Lady Long Nails.
Oh, Brian, you have a lot of requests from me. If you would like to donate to the astrology ball, because he said something about the backdrop. He said, if you listen, I would love it. I'm having Ballroom Throwbacks X, our 10-year anniversary ball. You can definitely, we can do a whole, the next night, Jason and I, we are hosting the BrtbTv Award. Y'all, we can have an astrology category. If you would like to sponsor it, let us know.
Let us know.
Any more aftermaths?
Yes,
they're coming.
They're coming.
Oh,
the thing about an aftermath, I want y'all to understand is it takes the right people.
You see this question, bitch? Caesar, who's your favorite Butch Queen sister? You know who wrote that, right?
Kevin.
I have a friend. His name is Mahogany. He gives me all the tea. That's my favorite Butch Queen sister. He lives out in Arkansas. That's my favorite Butch Queen sister. Thank you.
I'm offended, bitch.
Isaac, are you single?
I am.
Sukudella Karab says, Isaac, are you single? My friends in South Africa want to know. You look juicy and healthy.
Next week,
you got my Instagram handle.
Next week, let SP and Caesar host and Jason behind the camera.
Oh.
You do not want to see me and SP. I don't even know if we could get through the whole show.
Maybe.
It may be a hit though.
It might be.
Bitch, first of all, SP is very out here causing it.
Well, you said I should invite some of YouTube to come to your ball. I invite everyone in the whole YouTube universe. I want you all to come to the ball. So make sure you guys come. You love the growth of the show. Thank you. Kelly coming in? Yes, Kelly will be on here soon.
The thing is, we're not gonna announce guests. You're gonna just be surprised.
Yeah, because
I announced Charles and bitch, it was a dub.
Never again.
No, play. Well, you're more than welcome to come, Charlie.
No.
We love you.
What's gonna happen? You know, then we're gonna take the show to different states and stuff. So stay tuned.
The little Kevin said that you had to go get seconds after that threesome.
Yeah, I did. And your point. I wasn't satisfied, bitch.
Just like she wasn't satisfied.
Okay.
Listen, Kevin said y'all gonna start trying to come at her on here, knowing that she's not on here to defend herself.
Well, she can come, honey, come sit and talk, honey.
Yeah, but she
girl, but you know Kevin over here be like vanilla, honey.
Someone actually said they would like for Kevin to be a co-host.
Okay, Kevin, are you
for
willing
half
to
an
come?
hour. She's like, just her half an hour.
Why only a half hour?
Because, girl, Kevin ain't gonna give it up. You know, Kevin is a refined woman now. She's in a relationship. She's living her best life. She's not old Kevin. The old Kevin was fun. This is very Dorothea, bitch.
Who?
Dorothea.
Oh, yeah, I actually was talking about Jason. They said you need to do some makeup on YouTube. Like, what's going on?
So, you guys, I do have a YouTube channel that was started. As you guys know, my schedule is a little bit demanding sometimes, so it's kind of hard to stay on top of it. And then, to be honest with you, I'm also fucking lazy. So, yes. But SP was supposed to be helping me.
But honestly, all the makeup you do, every single one, you should be taping every single one.
How about
everybody always gonna be taping?
How about you plug your YouTube channel so they
my
can
YouTube channel is Jason Bowman. That's JacenBowman.
My girl didn't change that spelling, honey.
Great. I don't know how sports fingernails looked at the ball. I wasn't at the IM ball. I don't know why you keep on posing this question.
Everybody keeps saying we missed Deborah Sullivan. I know what they mean, but when you say it, it kind of makes like, I mean, she's not in her full capacity, but she's still around.
Yeah, most definitely. But I think that MC Deborah Sullivan is definitely something that not being in Ballroom
has affected Ballroom.
Like
Eric, it has affected Ballroom.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
And it makes it worse, probably, is because
continue.
MC Deborah is still here. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes it more sad because he's still here, but maybe not being able to be the same again to participate.
We need a miniseries.
So we were actually thinking about this, guys, about doing a miniseries for the love of Jason.
I would love to.
How about this?
Casting would be awesome.
What's a good number? How about we get a couple of subscribers to your YouTube page, and then maybe we'll drop a little episode.
Bring sis. Hey, Pop. Bring
well, I would kind of like that for the love of Jason.
You like that?
I like that. I think that's cute.
Do I believe Butch Queen and Film Queen relations truly work? My opinion is that they really don't, and Butch Queen is getting at the end of the day. You just said it. To be honest with you, I think that the idea of it would be great, but I think at the end of the day that a Butch Queen, when you say a Butch Queen, they're going to still want a male. And I think that, I'm sorry, I think that...
I agree with that, but I think if you're getting what you need from the Film Queen relationship, then you should be fine. Like, if I was with a Film Queen, and, we were having versatile sex, because we would need that.
So you think that's all it's about?
No, majority of the time. I think that more so, if say for instance, if you're with a Film Queen that's a total bottom, and then a Butch Queen is used to sometimes getting pounded out and he's not getting that, bitch, he's going to go to a BQ, what do you know? But if they're in a versatile relationship, it'll be, I think that they have a better chance of making it.
Okay.
They say I want to see Little Kevin, Michi, Lambin, Erica Kane.
You guys have any more questions? If not, we're going to log off of here.
Jasmine or Tamaya on the show.
You guys are always asking for Jasmine Tamaya. I'm going to see who I can probably definitely get Jasmine on here. I'm going to reach out and find out.
Yeah. Well, that's it for me, Ike. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Okay? We're going to wrap it up.
Definitely got some things coming up. Make sure you guys definitely be in tune. BrtbTv will be at Freddie LaBeja's ball on September 22nd. All of BrtbTv will be in Dallas.
We're coming to Dallas, baby!
Southern Pride. The following week, we will be in D.C. for the On the Run Ball by the legendary Dante Balenciaga, legendary Michelle St. Laurent, highly promoted ball of the year. A month after that is the
Garçon Ball.
The Garçon Ball, their first house ball. That's going to be a smash. And then pretty much we're going to be gearing off for BrtbTV weekend, which is also Jason's birthday weekend.
I'm turning 36!
10-year anniversary, the first BrtbTV Awards. And we got a lot of other stuff coming in between. So thank you. Oh, and we're organizing something. We should have me and Jason and them crew got to talk about it a little bit more, but we're definitely working on a toy drive for the holiday season.
Yes, we are.
So thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe and share this live and do all that good shit. Bye.
Good night.